Right, so hello and welcome to this game of Warno. This is a game of Warno. This is Warno. You might have heard of it. And we're playing 7th Panzer. 7th Panzer. 7th Panzer. So we're going to be playing a nice slow game. We're against 5e on this map. So this is going to be quite a tough game, to tell you the truth. So, I need like cheap units with AT to stop him from coming around the back and stuff. I'm not sure how practical it is to buy all those at the start. So center, we should have a pretty good hand in center. Like that is supposed to be our jam. That's supposed to be our bread and butter. It's supposed to be our zone. So the main problem, of course, is the race cars. So 2 there, 2 here, because it just depends where he rushes. I'm pretty sure he could get a race car down here, so I'm not sure. I guess I'll put one there and one here. Then I could use a regular recon on this side if he ever gets there. And another regular recon here, because if you lose that position, it gets quite hard to get back into, or to get into Fedor, it gets quite hard. So, how do we deal with the race car opener? How do we deal with the race car opener? Because these don't do it. Doesn't it get hot? Yeah, a little bit. But, you know, I mean, in the UK, it's not hot. It doesn't get hot in the UK, so it's like, it's slightly warm. And having been recently in a country where it's 45 degrees, like, minimum, walking around in 50-degree heat, pushing a wheelchair around while people, push me around. I gotta tell you, when it gets hot in the UK, I don't complain. I don't, I don't think it's a problem. I don't see it as a problem. So I'm going to try and deal with the AMXs with T55s. Now, I don't know how intelligent that is, but, you know, at max, we can't deal with them at max range, but we can at least try. He also might do a commando drop, so we got to be careful. Might do a commando drop. If he does a commando drop, I'm not sure we can stop him, because if we buy this, for example, he will have his own fighter, which will be better than mine. So it's going to be a defensive opener, like, unironically. And it's just difficult to deal with the 5e opener, because he's got so many options. How's it going? McFinn. No, opening helicopters on... I promise I will not watch your stream. Yeah, that would be wacky, because he promised me. Well, he did promise. Okay, well, we'll see his stats at the end. So, yeah, we'll buy this, because I think we're going to need it, and the recon heli. Oh, didn't have time for the recon heli. 7 Panzer is a counter to 5e. Very funny. Did I get over the game being bad? AKA me being bad? No. Well, we'll see. We'll see. You can judge me. You can judge me how you will. We'll see. See what you think. Let's probably do a little bit higher. But then that's too high. It's not. It's not on like a proper stand or anything. It's very frustrating. What if I sit closer? I don't know. It's still. I think it's still too low. I think it's still too high even. Because now you can't. You don't want me to just be a disembodied head. I think that's too low. But what I could do is just decrease my... There we go. I think that's probably about right. Actually, you want to see the air tab, don't you? So So let's do that. There we go. Wow, perfect. 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 So let's see what happens. And there you go. So we did do the heli attack. So let's see what happens. I think he'll land. Because I bought these, but I didn't... Yeah, so he's landing. So that was a wasted purchase, that second fighter. Oh, hello. We'll probably lose this fight. It's all about the RNG. It's all about the RNG. So, you know, that went really well. Right, so it's become clear to me that he wants this zone. But there is a Sublinde over there. And, yeah, so now that we know that he's just lost both cards of his good fighters, we can go beat him up with helicopters. So, let's buy those. Sadly, we can't afford that bomber. He used to be able to afford that on that price, but now he can't. He's bought another fighter. I'm probably not going to win this fight because I'm out of missiles. Yeah, he got me. Which means that the helicopters now aren't very useful. Hopefully we get out, but I don't think we will, because he'll get his feet on it. Oh, he's shooting us in the feet. Whatever. So yeah, Commandos beat Spezialaufklärer. I'm not sure what happened to that plane. He has been... Oh, but we lost the guy that was here. Yeah. That's to be expected, really. So, 751 meters away, which means he can't shoot me, because it's 750. I'm being shot. Oh no, it's the extremely cheap. Never mind, that's actually the expensive one. Ow. Right. Oh, that's a shame. I thought I'd got out. Clearly not. So we'll buy a tank CV for over there. And a supply. And we lost our second T-55, and I'm not sure what killed it. Oh no, that was just the first one continuing to explode. Make myself wide. Yeah. I am actually slightly too big for the air tab. There we go, I think that's better. Plus, I moved from left to right, because I'm a human being. I'm a real human being. So we're going to buy the seed plane. Which is probably not the plane, to be honest, but, well, whatever. So while climbing out that building, he has the capability to shoot me. And the Conqueror's doing some light-hearted missing there. Which is a shame, but hey, whatever. So we fired 2 rounds at the AA and we missed it because we're very bad at the game. We fired at that hot and we missed that as well. Because we're just not very good at the game apparently. And we got the race car at least, so maybe we are good at the game. We're gonna buy some igloos or something. I am hiding behind this this house here, so I should be fine. Apparently you can see me through the shed. I couldn't walk through the shed, but it happens. So, right, now we can start buying real things. Because we've ran out of T-55s. Right, so he's trying to get around me there. This can be useful. But yeah, 5E is way more powerful than 7th. It's mainly due to the infantry options and the infantry AT, stuff like that. Depending on the map as well, you can just kite really, really easily with the max range on the tanks. But, I mean, a guy that only plays 5E is obviously not going to know the weaknesses of 7th Panzer as much as somebody who plays both divisions. And that's where you're letting yourself down, basically. If you want to be the best 5E player, you've got to play something other than 5E. You've got to play every division, because then you'll understand the weaknesses that those divisions have much better than you do now. Because you haven't lived them. You haven't lived them, so you don't know them. You just think you do. And that's general advice for anybody. Anybody who's struggling against a division. There are some divisions that are OP, don't get me wrong. There are lots of OP divs. But if you're struggling against a div that's... I think I can sort this out. If you're struggling against a div that you... Because look, he's all the way back there. That you think is OP, play as that div. It really is that simple. Because you will learn the weaknesses. Oh, the Cub actually doing something. Very proud of you, Cub. Very proud of you, Cub. And never trust the word of somebody who only plays one division. Because they don't know what they're talking about. Like, don't get me wrong, they're probably very good at that div mechanically, but they won't understand the weaknesses of what they're playing into. How could they? They haven't played as it. So that's just some general life advice for you, I suppose. And yeah, we'll get some get T-55 here. Oh great, he's bought the minstrels now. Right, so we'll try again. 2 more rounds. Okay, so we get it that time. We lost an Igler apparently. Oh, because the Iglers are shooting, which they shouldn't be really. And he's got a guy there. This is getting hit now. But yeah, it's all about like how much time you have. Most people don't have time to play every div. So they don't bother. And I think that's fine. There's more to life. There's definitely more to life than this, that's for sure. So, we're still fighting for our zone, which is sort of typical when you're against a div with such a strong opener compared to yours. But once we get up here, we'll be able to see the enemy, which is going to be huge. Going to completely transform the game. But he's made no attempt to get like an AMX round here and cut my reinforcements or anything like that. So he's doing himself a disservice there. I would like to shoot his reinforcements, but I don't really have anything fast. I could still try. Okay, so he's dying. Quite fast, actually. Blimey. We'll put this guy in return fire, so when he gets up there, he won't just start shooting and die. Oh, he's shooting. He's been spotted already. Okay. Okay. Great. So yeah, he's making plays over here, because I've really neglected this side, to be honest. So put this the. So yeah, the Grenadier Voltigeur, because it's got 343 suppression, will stun any unit on the first hit. Any vehicle on the first hit in the entire game will get stunned from this 45-point French meme machine with 60% accuracy. But yeah, 7th is a natural counter to So you'll notice that this has gone up in price a little bit. Right, so we need something over there, and yeah, you see is we need to start buying the artillery. And we're ahead on points for some reason. I guess because, oh yeah, because of his opener, he just didn't buy any CVs, so he's done himself a disservice there. These have missed. Need to move them just a little bit now, so that they don't die. Yeah. I wouldn't trust your opinion when it comes to 7th Panzer. You gotta play every div. To know strengths and weaknesses. If you want to be the best ever 5 easy player, you gotta play every div. Because then you will actually know the weaknesses and strengths of those divisions. Preferably play every div against a good 5e player, but obviously that's not always possible. So yeah, our lack of high HP infantry is not great, and that's going to be a consistent problem throughout this game. And there you go, there's the CV. Oh, we missed because we're a T-72, and you see that he just routes us there with his LRAC. And we're going to shoot a third time, and we got him. But we've been routed out of the zone, so see how this goes for us. And yeah, all this time, you know, he's just walking towards us with his mega HP infantry. Which is why we bought this. And yeah, the Eaglet obviously can't hold up to those commandos. But I would like it to kill that gazelle cannon, that would be really useful. This guy is still routing. There we go. Oh dear, I'm not sure if that was a good shot anymore. I think I'm just shooting my own guys. Right, so we finally get that guy. We've got lots of low individuals. Lots of low individuals. But yeah, we're going to finally drive back into... There's a guy over there, we just can't see him. Hopefully it's not a tank. It's not a tank. So... Oh, and all this time I've been shot over here, and I did not notice. So I lost the T-55 there. And now we can start building up the blob. But yeah, he's over here. So actually I think we should... Because yeah, we can't shoot back because he outranges us with all this stuff. So yeah, now he's attacking us with his... Well, no, because T-Man plays every division, so yeah, you should believe him. Plays a lot more than just that. Plays a lot more than just 119. But yeah, you should be believing him. It's a shame this guy's missed twice now. Okay, third time lucky. Right, so we know he's got guys over there. So we finally managed to deal with this, but he's just going to keep doing this. And it's a bit harder than it used to be, but not that much harder, to just constantly spam crap for the whole game. It's on fire at will. And just never, ever, ever run out. So, yeah, get that to there. We need, But yeah, once we're in range, he can't really do anything to my tanks. But when we're out of range, we got a problem. That's why he should supply his tanks with P-former lands and stuff like that. It shouldn't just be tanks in this fight. So yeah, he's doing that whole I am walking towards you thing. Where's my other one? Okay. So yeah, we've got this problem as well. And you see that even though he's taking disastrous trades, just the efficiency of the division, your stuff's very cheap. Even though it all went up in price, he can still just keep doing this, just keep walking towards me. Like, he's literally just walking into me and dying. And he can do that in 2 places simultaneously, no problem. So it's game design for sure. So that guy dies to a dead man through the smoke. I suppose that's the advantage of fire and spaghetti. And yeah, it's working. What he's doing is working. Just walking forwards. Right, so he's diving my helicopters. He'll probably get that one, because it's low HP anyway. Okay. But he loses a jet for it, and he might even lose another jet for it, so I don't think that was worth it for him. Because I get 4 of these. I mean, I brought 4 of these. But yeah, we got a lot of low gentlemen over here. We need more infantry. We bought some, but everything takes a long time to show up in this game. We know he's in there, but we can't see him, even though we have a recon heli right here. I guess because it must be on shite. That was just stupid of me. That was really stupid of me. So, yeah, even though we're taking these amazing trades, just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because he's just managed to walk in over here with 10 million guys. But a bit of that was my fault. And, yeah, we need to repath these fine gentlemen over to here. Okay, let's just get those guys out of there. It's probably still got a round left in it, and this guy doesn't have smoke. Oh, we hit him, but the routed man killed us. A big shame. And yeah, I'm just walking forwards with Grenadier Voltigeurs. Seaplane did not get the missiles off, which is a big shame. And then it dies. But yeah, don't worry, my div's the natural counter to his div.
Bereit für einen Streifzug. Wir sind ganz Ohr. Wir schaffen es nicht! Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Genosse! Infanterie bereit. Und noch einen Leichensack.
Right.
Feind gesichtet. Feind vernichtet.
So are we making progress? I'll be honest, it's kind of hard to tell. That'll be a Jaguar, right? Oh, it's a HE Jaguar. So but I mean, that wasn't worth it for him at all. He does get seed planes, he's just opted not to bring them, I suppose. Always use... Oh. Yeah. So, he's got a lot of AA over there. That Conquer should get that. I don't know, I feel like I can predict what they're gonna do. Do you know what I mean? So that Minstrel's pretty low HP. And then yeah, so he's finally brought out the Peacock Milans now. Whoops. So we fired our anti-radar. Oh, we hit a Roland. We hit a Roland. So that's working. Very slowly, but it's working. What do you mean? I've got an RM-70. And I've been using it for the helicopters as well. So I think it's sensible. We need an ATGM over here. And we could use another tank. So yeah, this is reloading, and it's going to hit over there. And yeah, he's managed to push us over here because, you know, we can't really see him. So I'm not sure why we're not facing the enemy. But yeah, you see the Conkers is holding that off. Just attacking is very difficult in this game because you can't see anything. So he's having the same problem we're having, although that is a very half-hearted attack. And this is a very half-hearted defense because he's not hitting anything. So then we're going to move to there, and then we're going to hit here, and then we're going to move back to there. But yeah, I do need more arty, but it's hard to buy arty when you're getting pressed so heavily. Like the pressure is only just let up. It's like literally only just let up. So
Marsch, Marsch.
you can't be buying arty in that kind of situation.
Wir haben Verluste.
Try and get these guys like here so that he can't reinforce us easily. So we've spotted an enemy and he's in a perfect spot to get smacked. Although I don't know how long. He doesn't have an MG, so should be alright.
Warte, bereit. Wurde aufgeklärt. Fliege zum Sektor. Feuerunterstützung bereit.
So he's put a Melanto in that house.
Erschossen. Hier geheim zum Aufmunitionieren.
And that will shoot this now.
Zerschlagen Ziel. Achtung.
Can he see it though?
Sollen wir irgendwo einsickern? Fliege zum Sektor. Erschossen. Hier geheim zum
He's not switching off his AA. So we got 2 that time. Sometimes you get none, sometimes you get 1, sometimes you get 2. We've stunned that up, but we're 1 HP, so it's going to be tight. We've hit. We're doing some missing there. Oh, I think we missed it. Yeah, we did. So that was a lot of missing there, but it does happen. So we'll buy a helicopter. And now he's just running at me again with all his 10 HP infantry. So try and use the SPWs where possible. And we need another tank. Yeah, I'm gonna push Fedor. That was why I was setting up here. I wanted to push Fedor, but first we need to deal with the fact that he can just spawn infinite numbers of high HP infantry and just walk them forwards. And yeah, he's got Appelas there, so these are all gonna die now, which is very sad. Oh, I peeled off like a moron. So yeah, he's managed to get in just on account of just walking into me. And you'll see the KD at the end. The KD will be absolutely dreadful for him, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, it is what it is. No, not that way. I think we got the CV. But I don't know how long for this world. Like, cause imagine if he'd used some artillery preparation. Just had like 2 brain cells to rub together. This would have been so much harder for me. But he's not really doing it properly, and it's still going very well for him. I think we've got all the radar AA. I saw something shoot at me. No, never mind. Just needs to kill that. Oh, I see. You mean I won't win this town? I mean, you're right in that it's very difficult for me. Thankfully, it's not as good as you are at clicking Q and clicking on opponents. I know it's a very difficult technique. the 5E technique, I know, it's not easy. It's not easy. Somebody's got to do it. Did I even get that? I did not get that. Dumbfire rockets are very bad. I don't think that's a controversial statement. There is a guy there. Alright, and then he just surrenders. And you'll see the KD. You'll see the KD. So I had a 2-to-1 KD on him, right? And he was like still in that. He was still in that for like the whole game. All he did the whole game was just spawn infantry and walk it forwards. There was no technique to it at all. Get there first because you got a Sublinde, right? And then spawn infantry and walk it forwards. Meanwhile, you know, we've got like a proper combined arms force, 2-to-1 KD, and it was still really, really hard. So it's it's crazy. It's crazy. It just doesn't make any sense. Um, no, I don't want to play against evil stream snipers who change their names. So, you know, it's very sad. I don't understand it personally. But I think a lot of it is to do with the fact that you can't see anything. So anybody who gets there first just has an inherent advantage. BMP ones, 7th doesn't get BMP 2s. Neither does 119Y, if that's what you're talking about. Right, let's see if we get Star Trek. Yeah, we did. We got him again. So there you go. I'd like to point out that the last time I played against him, he said, "Oh yeah, I just forgot to change my name." I don't know, man. But we know what he's gonna do this time. He's gonna buy an Apache and a quick fix. So we've just got to accept that we basically just can't escape this guy. He really, really, really wants to show up on stream. And so how do we deal with the Apache? Because the Apache is going to kill all the forward deployment stuff. But if you don't get there first, you've got to spend the rest of the game fighting for it. So what do you do? But if you buy, but then you got to buy loads of planes. But then you've not got any ground forces. But it's oh, I guess you can't see any of this because I'm in the way. But once I buy a plane, I guess if I had to chat, no, you still can't see it. Right. So how do you even? Yeah. Okay. I mean, he's lost his rag now, hasn't he? So it's a difficult paradigm because he will buy the quick fix, he will buy the Apache, so you can't get there first. So the only thing that can kill the Apache is the Strela 10Ms, and even then, it's a 50% coin toss. It's actually more like a 30% coin toss because he's got 20% ECM. It's more like 40 something because it's multiplicative. I think the reason 5e is overperforming is because of the vision. You just can't see anything in this game. You just can't see anything in this game. So we've got it's a difficult situation. So I guess I will just try and get Fedor Boris, but the point is that the Apache is going to kill everything. And it takes so long for this track stuff to get there. Maybe I shouldn't open FOB. But then I've only got one card supply, so I don't really have a choice. No, I think the reason 5e is overperforming is because you can't see anything. So anybody that gets there first with high HP infantry has a massive advantage. There are definitely divs which are even stronger at doing that. You know, anything with a Dragon 2 brings to mind. But, yeah, interesting. So I'm going to have to ask Lathans about this. Not now, but I'll ask him later. Like, what are you supposed to do in this situation? Because if you buy loads of planes, you just lose because his planes are better. But if you don't buy loads of planes, then you don't get there first, so you just lose. And in the meantime, he's got all these Bradleys showing up and everything like that. So his track stuff still gets there at the same time as you. It's very difficult to kill the Apache quick fix combo. But, you know, if I don't try it, then it's not going to work. I gotta try something. I gotta place some units on the map. So, how do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? Because last time it went really well up until both of our planes died to an eagle, which was just silly. You know, we 2v1'd an eagle, the eagle just one banged them one after another. But it does happen. But this time it might not. So I don't know what to do. Because, you know, particularly with this map being so open, you're sort of forced to try and... Let's try it with the Strellas and just like a very, very weak ground component. Like a very weak ground component. Let's actually trade that out for something even cheaper. And then buy like 3 planes. Yeah, 7th is like mid to late game div. As far as I've worked out from like 10 games actually, I played 2 off stream this morning. But this matchup in particular, I'm just not sure what to do about it. Because if I buy 3 planes, then they might all still die to the eagle, but I feel like I don't have a choice. I feel like I have to do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, because yeah, it's tough. And then at least we've got the Strellas behind. We'll put one there and one here, I guess, because well, we don't know where the Apache's gonna go, and he can just move it around. But last time I just relied on the planes. And that obviously didn't work, so... Is it better than 4th? No, definitely not to. Definitely not to. Definitely not better than 4th. Because 4th has the forward deployed stuff, which means it gets there first. So no, I think 4th is better. Because whatever gets there first has a huge advantage, as we've established. So we'll try that. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. But you got to do something. You can't just sit there. Thanks for waiting. How's it going, Rook? So yeah, it's a really strange matchup. And yeah, let's see about this. Well, this is the problem, because he's going to have one Apache with one quick fix. Unless, I mean, you might just do something different. In which case, we're just going to lose now, because I bought 3 planes. But there's only one way to get better. And there are some divs that are pretty decent against this strategy, because what they do is they just have forward deployed AA, for example, and then they're absolutely fine. They don't have to worry. So yeah, it looks like this time he just didn't open helicopter. So now I've got these 3 planes, and I'm really going to struggle now because he didn't open helicopter. So that's very tough, very, very tough. So unless he did and he just landed it at the back of the map, which he might have done. So yeah, that's sort of the difficulty with dealing with this opener. That if you preempt it and buy loads, because this is what I would have needed to beat that opener, but now that's not going to do anything because he didn't open with that. And these planes, sure, they can shoot ground targets, but you know, so I can do like 2 damage to this scout. There you go. Wow, incredible. And then so he's bought a chaparral or 2 chaparrals. We got like a near miss there, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm not sure what's going on with that sniper. Oh wow! So he did buy the quick fix, and he bought a Cobra with it this time. Interesting.
Tagen sind wir am Rhein. Wehrcode 1 bereit. Bestätige Abschuss.
So at least they came in handy.
Kurs bestätigt.
If you back, oh, this will probably die to that double chaparral back there. They've got really high accuracy. Okay, so we did okay there.
Feindkontakt.
Oh, there's the eagle. There's the eagle, right? And now it's 2v1, but it's just all about the RNG, and he's behind us. So he gets first salvo off there. He's turning. I've bought a second plane, so it's still 2v. Like, we've now bought like 600 points worth of this. But that's what you need to do, or you just lose. So
Auf Empfang.
it's difficult, you know? It's difficult. So now he's going to run this one down, and it's just about the RNG again. So, whoa, that was good RNG. I mean, you might think 4v1, I should win. But that one's dead now. So there you go. So now we're down to 2. And we haven't been spending any of our points because we're a buffoon. So, you know, it swings and roundabouts. But, hey, at least we accomplished something.
Wir können beides. Motor läuft. Ich habe hier das Kommando. Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
Yeah, so that's what it takes. And then late game, he's got better stuff. I mean, it's definitely a better div than my div. But, you know, he keeps, like, every time I stream, he's there waiting for me to play so that he can play against me and beat me on stream. Wow. And that's what streaming is. That just happens all the time. You know, it's not just him trying to do it. It's like 20 people trying to do it. I honestly don't know how Team Man players can put up with it. I find it significantly less pleasant than just playing the game.
Neuer Kampfauftrag, Genosse. Es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
So yeah, now we've got another problem,
Panzer einsatzbereit.
which is that we might just lose this zone.
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht.
So get that behind that house. Because yeah, he'll push us out of here, no problem. And this is obviously not going to hit him because he's moving. You can probably see this? No, he can't. So I need a helicopter back here, but then the chaparral will kill that. So we need Conkers here, GSR there. Oh, it's very expensive, that GSR. So we'll swap it out for this maybe. And go buy another Conkers now. But like, what's going on over here? The problem is, it's difficult to push because we don't know what he has. Like, I would love to just drive the CV in there, but it's not, it's not going to work. And sadly, we're doing some missing there. And that's the problem with the T-72s. They do a lot of that. They do a lot of that. So, we see Bradley there, and they're not cheap. So if you get that, oh, sadly not, but, you know, they're not cheap. So I probably shouldn't have bought the RM70. I really would have preferred 2 extra T-72s here. And we'll get a Conkers over here with a Recon, and we're now out of Conkers. So we'll buy... Oh, we need CV for over here, don't we? And we'll buy an infantry, because we can actually afford that. Right, so what was that? Probably his eagle just circling around there. And then these are all TOW 2s, so he's got one in that building. Oh, it's a Phantom, okay. Was that supply I purchased? I did not. It does not exist. So yeah, once he gets in here, that gets very tough. And then he can drive in. So we will aim for this. I don't know if that's the play. So we need to get some infantry over here, but it's not easy. And then yeah, if we cross this, then we'll get hit by TOWs. And he's got the chaparral, so we can't do too much about that. Get these forwards, maybe. So yeah, he's still moving here. To be honest, he's picked a difficult point to attack. If he'd come over here, he would have got in a bit faster, I think. So what we're going to do now is buy a cub. So here comes the Abrams. He's taken a side shot from a Conkers. Yeah, he took some side shots there. That was not very intelligent of him. Whoops. No, shite. He's been spotted now. But yeah, that Bradley just 2v1 my Conkers because, you know, sometimes you miss and sometimes he doesn't. And that's just the way it goes. So, waiting for that cub to show... Oh, whoops. Right, you're number one. And yeah, we lost a tank there. We need more infantry. Like I said, he's picked a wacky place to attack. And I really want to get a CV in here, but easier said than done, right? Sadly, we cannot afford that. So yeah, if he gets inf in here, it becomes tough. I fired first, and he's only got 50% accuracy there, but he stuns us. Oh, we've only got 50 as well, but we've got longer range. No, range is the same. Never mind. So he seems to know about this. I guess it fired a long time ago, and he probably just remembers. So this is probably dead now. It just depends on the RNG of that last shot. Whoa! That was close. So yeah, we need some infantry to come clear this out. Like I said, I don't think he's attacked in the right place at all here. But where's this? Right, so we know he's in there with a two-man sniper team. And then we can just move a bit. And then I assume he's in here, but I'm not actually 100% sure. And there you go. So he's got some Apaches over there. The Strela. And, you know, I'm just missing a lot. I'm having a tough time hitting things. That Bradley's going to mess this up. I've been trying to kill this guy for some time now. There we go. We got him. Gotta get out of the way of that Bradley. I don't know. See what happens. So that's why I bought the cub. Ah, yikes. I didn't even notice that was happening. And apparently he's already used his smoke. Oh, because he used it before. Yeah. My bad. So yeah, that Apache's in quite a good spot. So, yeah, it's a big issue. So we'll buy a seed AT out, seed out, these two out. Get the seed to shoot that thing, I don't know. And there you go, so he kills the he kills the AA. Like, you can just kill things one at a time, basically. So we missed that, which is very sad, but it does happen. And that's on the ground, but now he takes it back off. That's a seed aircraft, so it should be resilient to AA. Sadly not. And yeah, that one fire team Dragon will stop both of these units. For a cheeky 45 points. Bit more expensive than I thought it'd be, actually. So, we need a couple Iglas. Over here, not sure what to do about that guy. And yeah, we could use a helicopter, I suppose. Get these Mott Schutzen up to here. But yeah, the main problem's that H. Abrams, that we basically nothing in our division can kill that. Apart from the planes, which is why he's got the chaparrals. There we go. And that's obviously why he's got those things flying around. Which are somewhat resilient to Cubs. So we're doing some shooting there, but he can take a lot of hits before anything happens to him, and then just go heal up. So he takes like 1 damage from each hit. And you see that even like a close range T-72 doesn't really do too much about that. So we sadly missed again. So we'll buy some more Cubs. Gets a helicopter on his way out there. And then that dies to this, which was my fault in its entirety. So this guy's dead now, I think. Kind of hard to tell. And we'll try and get a supply over to there. Eagle's down, which is interesting. So we're actually going to move this guy back, because we just don't have that much there. So and we don't have any supply for him. Can't actually see anything. He can't shoot anything. So he is in here, which is what we bought these for. And we will attempt to shoot the... it's kind of weird. It's like not tracking it properly. The guy's only got 5 HP. So, and there's a guy in the other building though as well that we can't see. And yeah, we'll get a infantry conquest team over here. He does have artillery, as you can see. We need a tank here as well. And yeah, we lost that guy. So great. So now we will attempt to get this in there. I don't think it's going to work. That's our rounds. And yeah, so we did a lot of shooting there, but not a lot of killing, which is sort of typical of the MLRS system. It's more for suppression. He does get seed in that division, but I highly doubt he's brought it. What's the healer range on that? And we do lose that Mort Shotson, which is very sad. We're now going to buy this guy so that we can start taking out these things. And yeah, it's clear that he wants to come in over here. So we'll need some infantry there, really. Right, so you go first. And for some reason, this man is having some performance anxiety or something. Oh, shite, well, he's dead. So it is where it is. I mean, the smoke obviously tells him what, you know, where I'm gonna go. So it's so we got the Iglas and the Strelas this time, so I'm confident that we can kill that one Apache with all of this. He is going for this, but we've got the Cubs. That was really dumb. He tried to shoot the Iglas with the Eagles, but because he blobbed them so much, they took splash damage, so he lost both. But he did manage to kill all the AA. So I'm gonna buy some more. He did manage to kill the Strela and one of the Iglas there, so that was not intelligent. So we'll try and shoot that, and then we'll try and shoot that, and then we'll move. And this thing needs to get back to the fob. Yeah, the game was more fun when that was 3 front armor, but the historical revisionists ruined it because they're like, oh, it's not realistic. There's nothing realistic about this game. Do you remember that time when World War III happened, and they put you in charge? And they gave you 260 Warno bucks a minute? That was one hell of a time. In real history when that happened. I was very surprised when that happened. So, not sure what's going on there. But we are going to really struggle against this because we don't have anything that can do anything. And that guy's just dead on arrival, as they say. So, get these two out. This guy out. You see, he's always got his AA up. So we get a nice shot off on him there. And another one. Oh, we're getting some misses there. It does happen. You have to be aware of that. Hello. Oh, got another miss there. You hate to see it. Killing a HA is a great day for England, but we just lost our last fighter jet. So, really not great. So, hopefully this hits. It does, but it doesn't kill it. But he is stunned up. He doesn't have smoke. We should... Yeah, alright. So we did not kill him, because we just missed. And now he's going to drive into that little patch of smoke there. So, you know, that's life. It does happen. We did try and do the same to him. And yeah, it's not like he runs out of ASFs, right? So in fact, we're actually still trying to do it. That's a shame. I did press unload there. Right, but we killed the CV at least. This thing might have a say. Probably not. I don't know. So, he's up on points. Like, he would win if the game ended now. Which I wish it would, but it won't. Thank goodness we have AA. Thank goodness we have AA. Thank goodness we have AA. Right, okay. It does happen from time to time. Go back to the fob. Move a little bit. Bring on fire at will. And yeah, so we need to try and get in here. I think it's basically the only way. Oh, he's doing this again. He's just going to drive it in. Just going to drive it in. I do have a CV back here. Oh, no. He's dead. And then we'll probably lose vision of him. Yeah. I'm trying to get him in this building, but the building thing's all fucked up. He's trying to smoke there, I think. We hit him, but it didn't kill him. Where's the other one? Where's the second one? This is why you get two. That's dead. Ooh. And then he vanishes. So, you know, that's really sad. Because I told two to attack him, but only one wanted to. And not sure what's going on there. Right. We got that at least. So yeah, he is in there and we can't kill him. I've not been spending my points, sort of a standard hippie problem. I do that a lot, to tell you the truth. I suppose it's due to a lack of willingness to be in the game. So we are trying to kill this. We're having some problems doing so. And we shoot and it's a swing and a miss. And that hit, but didn't actually do anything. Apparently we can't shoot that. We are in range, but not in LOS. And there he goes. Right. So. Get some T-72s. This is mainly due to me not spending my points now. I'm not very good at the late game. Sort of stems from an unwillingness to want to be here. So, yeah, he's running his infantry across the field. That's how it's done. We do the same to him. And he's bought a lot of Apaches again. It's got rounds. Alright, well he's not there anymore, so that's obviously a waste of time. We do need some infantry just in here. It's very difficult. So we see that. And I don't know what that's going for. It's going for the CV. So he's just healing that up. And that's not good. And it's going to take a long time to turn, so you'll definitely get a second shot off. Question is, can we get behind that building in time? We do. And I think I had a second heli back here. No, I didn't. So we're trying to shoot that again, but it's not going to work. Because he has wheels. Or treads in this instance. So that's red cohesion, so you shouldn't expect it to hit. So mine on blue cohesion misses, and his on red cohesion hits. But that's just because I'm bad, and you shouldn't read too much into that. Try and get that, I don't know. So I would like to be in here. Easier said than done, as we established. Try and get that guy back. Would be cool if I could kill that, but I don't know if it's going to happen. So you'll probably think I'm going for the HA, which any sane man would. Oh, that's such a shame, but we put him on low cohesion, so he won't hit us now. This needs to land right now. Remember, we're out of fighters. All we've got is all these cubs over here. We hit him with some Iglis, though. Which we're now going to start moving back, because they are low. How easy good players make it look. Well, the point is that I've played this game for far too long, so I know all the problems and how to exploit those problems, as does my opponent. So, for example, he's playing a much better division than me. But you saw the smoke thing before, like both of us were doing it. That's basically the easiest way to attack in this game. So everybody does it. It is what it is. I've had this up for like quite some time actually, but I've not been utilizing it. So heal these, get these guys in there. Because we'll probably just run out of time and then lose, because he got 198 points at the start. So yeah, he's going for... Oh, he actually saw these come out. He's probably got recon and all this. So he's going to try again. And we were trying to hit the chaparral, but I don't know if he moved it or what. You can't really tell, unless you see a flaming wreck on the ground, which, you know, you can't spend too much time looking for, because you'll just lose the game. But we definitely stunned up some Bradleys, so he definitely still wants to attack there. And you see that, so that's an ATGM team, that's a TOW2 team, and it's going to go in that building. No, it's not, it's going to go in this building. Okay, interesting. No, it's not. It's gonna go in this building. No, well, we got no idea where it is now. But yeah, he definitely still wants to attack here. Sends forwards the Apache. Probably gonna burst down some BMP-1s. Oh, oops. That was just silly of me. I just lost that on the ground. That didn't have to happen. He's still building up there. And it wasn't an Apache, it was Fireteam AT4. Sorry, it wasn't a ATGM squad. It's Fireteam AT4 in trucks. So the smoke has faded and now this is dying. Which is a big shame. And then move again. But yeah, it's just because he got some early points on the board. You know, he's in a much better situation than we are. I can't even shoot him back. So when's that going in? It's going to be a while. So apparently you can see this as well, which is a big problem, because it means that we can't actually stop him from getting in. If he chooses to just run across that field there, which is what he's doing. So he's used his smoke now. And yeah, he's hitting that. Right, so we targeted the AA there, sort of the point of that, and sadly, his low cohesion 1 HP chaparral still fired twice and hit twice. So that's sort of the problem with cohesion mechanics in this game. No matter how much preparation you do, how much you try and play into it, it's still always going to be a dice roll, and you'll still get unlucky. So it's it's very annoying, but that's the game. So I want to be in here. But that's easier said than done, as you might have established. We got that chaparral, though. That is big. Huge. Huge. That's his MLRS. I do wonder where it's going. It's going for these fine gentlemen over here, who are probably not going to make it. Because they're all on 1 HP from the last time he did this, and I didn't move them. So... Okay, so now he's bringing the blob over here, because he knows that this is here, and he's trying to kill it. So we'll just get out of there. I don't know if we're going to make... No, we're not going to make it, because there's actually scouts right here, so we're dead. Seems to know about this, unless he's going for the arty piece. Which I told to move, but I guess I didn't do a very good job of doing that, because he, you know, is now being counter-batteried. Whereas if you move it perfectly, that doesn't happen, so that's my bad. And now he's just going to stack this and wait 10 minutes, which is the optimum play. That's not resupplying. And we can't really beat his tanks in the open. Seems to have very good vision. I wonder if he's got a sniper team here or something. I would like to shoot that, if possible. You still got the Phantoms, right? We need recon for this push. Just pick an OP div, bro, then you've got a much better chance of winning. He's got stingers, so we still can't use this. For our attack here, or for our defense here, I suppose. More apt. So he's actually back there, so he's not sat here. I mean, he's obviously got things there that we can't really kill. But, you know. So where's the third one's showing up. Right, that's obviously a big problem. And we'll buy another one of these so that we can just keep hitting them. We really need to kill that scouts. Because the scouts are the reason. Once we lose this, that's a very big problem because then he can just walk in there. So, the 3 cubs do kill a phantom there, which is big. Oh, yikes, that's side shots and stuff. Really don't want to be getting side shotted and stuff. So, we smoke them back and then still get hit. So, I got 1 CV there, but that's not enough. We need 2. Or maybe even 3. So, yeah, that's to be in hit now. These guys are out of rounds. Whoa, that was a side shot because of the direction he was advancing. He's forced to smoke. We do shoot, but we do not kill. But he's still chasing. So sadly the Stingers are having a whale of a time there. But right, so I don't think we're going to get that. Oh, he's just bought another chaparral, because of course he gets loads of them. Oh, no. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't know he knew about that. Oh, man. It happens the same every time. He snipes me, and then he apologizes, tells me he's not going to do it again. Or, you know, he doesn't tell me he's not going to snipe again. He's like, oh, it'll be different next time. And then he just does it again. So I'm not really too in tune to his apologies. because they're meaningless. But this is just the way the game is played. On the highest level, this is the optimum way to play. So he's doing it properly, and we're doing it improperly. Well, no, to be honest, I mean, I am playing it the same as he's playing it right now. We're just sort of sat here. So yeah, we lost our CV there, which is what we needed for this big push. So he's just gonna sit with ATGMs all here for the rest of the game now. But, you know, at least we accomplished quite a bit. Like, it went better than it did last time, but he's, you know, it's 7th Panzer. I mean, what do you expect? Okay. I'm just losing tanks to things I can't see through LOS. I've got too many units. Got too many units to focus. So, I'm not sure what to do, because it doesn't really matter what we do, it's just not going to work. But, you know, we'll wait till there's like 2 minutes left, and then we'll do a big attack. He's still there. Oh, he's just going to drive in. He's just driving in again. So, we're aiming. Just fast pass down the road there, and then he disappears. Woo. Oh, we do actually get... No, we shot him, but we didn't hit him. Oh, we shot at him. We didn't kill him. But yeah, I should have bought more T-72s, I suppose. Like, I struggled to spend my points over... there we go. Oh, yikes. Down he goes. So there that guy goes. But yeah, his div's better early than ours, and it's better late than ours, so... You're really going to struggle to beat M1 Abrams with T-72s. But I thought it went okay. I mean, we did something. This is probably going to die now. At least it secured the zone. Where are the helicopters? Back here somewhere. You need to run further away, my friend. You're probably going to get fast path to death. But yeah, a lot of it's like, he's probably spending his points a bit more efficiently than me. And all these guys are out of ammo from repeated use, essentially. So we can't really stop this guy, as he just kind of walks towards us and kills everybody. Because we lost all our planes, right? But yeah, let's do the funny thing now. We lost a cut. Is that Abrams still around there? Oh yeah, he's hitting all this. Oh, we got that at least. So yeah, we're attacking. Woo, we're attacking. We're attacking. We got a few fewer people than we would have if we had shepherded our units a bit better and not lost them all to MLRS. But we are attacking, and that HA is just going to kill everybody because we can't shoot him. So I'm not sure what to do about that because all of our other stuff's down. So all of our anti. You know, ATGMs, all that stuff, that's all down, so we're just firing all that at him. I don't know. It's gonna work. Does it look like it's working? Yeah, so he smokes, right? And then he's just gonna play around the smoke to stop the ATGMs. So we needed the AT planes to still be alive, basically. The helicopters, they've got phalangers, which really aren't fab at all. So you see he's focusing the CVs there with the HAs, and then he'll just reverse back into the smoke. So it does make it very difficult to accomplish anything, but, you know, this is standard late game Right, 2 tanks there. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, you see, like I said, he's focusing on the CVs. He's low cohesion and all that, but they've got quite a high base accuracy, so these guys don't want to help. They can't help. At least we got that, apparently. So we got in, but I think it's too late in the day. There's only 2 minutes left. And we lost the helicopters, of course. Right, so we just put that there. Move these over. And yeah, he's just got better long-range stuff than us. I mean, it's fucking airport. But I mean, I think we did all right. I think that was like, it wasn't like a total disaster. I mean, it could have been better, but yikes! So we just lost that CV. Oh no! I'm trying to get out of the death zone, but I don't think I'm going to manage it because the MLRS is on it. Yeah, the MLRS hit it, so it went down. But yeah, there you go. Bit one-sided, but that's the game. You know, we're here to play 7th. We're not here to win necessarily. Obviously, nicer if you win, but so yeah. And then even if like after all that, if you kill all his, so he gets better helicopters than me, gets better tanks than me. Arguably, I get better infantry than him. He gets the same artillery as me. He gets MLRS. He gets cluster. I mean, he gets MLRS. He gets big tubes and howitzers. So that's the same. The air tabs. I think I get a better air tab than him. He gets better AA than me. And if you get through all that, if you get through all his helicopters and stuff, then he just shits out a bunch of, you know, helo transport units, which I also don't get. So I just think it's a very, very bad matchup. which is why he's done it 3 times in a row. He wants to win. So you know, that's the game. It's his copy of the game. I choose to stream. So I think it went comparatively well, given the situation. I think it went comparatively well. So yeah, I mean, so this is Star Trek. He always changes his name. He's got a few more games than me this season. About twice as many games as me this season. He's been playing a lot of Pact, so he doesn't always play 3rd. So we did our best, but it's like his div's better. So if his div didn't have, because like his div's supposed to be a late game div, but his early game is better. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult. The only way really to kill the to attack is to smoke everything up to close the distance, which is what we tried, but you know, an airport in particular, it's not going to work out. But you see that we lost like 3 tanks there to that volley, which I don't know. Maybe if we'd had those, it wouldn't have made a difference because we wouldn't have got enough points because he had 300. Like we would have been +1 for a little bit longer. But you see the way you have to attack, and you see the way the game is played. So it's another loss for 7th, but I'm getting better at 7th. I'm getting better at 7th, and that's why we're playing. Playing to get better at 7th. So that's another win for the world. Did I update that last time? Another win for the world. I think I did, yeah. So we'll try it again. Because I think the deck's fine. It's just like, so I ran out of ATGMs, but that's the division. So like, I could try get rid of I could try upvetting these, but like 15's a lot, but 9 is rubbish. So it's so it's just swings and roundabouts. But I think the division's fine. It's just that is a really unfortunate matchup, which is why he keeps doing it. It's just not a good matchup at all. Because how are you supposed to kill the... See, you spend so long killing the Apaches that you lose all the ground. So then it gets to late game, and then he's got HAs into T-72s, M1s into T-72s, which is not good for the T-72. But I don't know, I mean, there were lots of places I could have done better. Like, micro things that I could have done better. I'd appreciate it if you just stopped sniping me, actually. But I know you're not going to do that, so... Let's keep going. Drink the rest of my breakfast. But yeah, I think the division is fine. It's just you can't see anything. But I'm tempted to get rid of the card of Mortschützen. Because, like, do I ever bring them all? And then, let's do that now. Because, I mean, we're here to learn. So if I do it and it doesn't work, then, you know, we've learned our lesson. Because that gives me 3 AP. Which I could spend on... What? More Conkers. Does it even make sense? Like, what else do I need? Because we did run out of Conkers, and I've run out of Conkers quite a few times. 65 points for Conkers, whereas this is 50, but it's way worse. It's way worse. Because it's less range and everything, but it can shoot infantry. But now that the stealth is the same, so you can't. I'm not bringing that. I don't need any more CVs. Got plenty of CVs, so it would just be more Conkers. So now we can upvet our Conkers, and we get 5% extra accuracy, which might not sound like a lot, because it's not. Cluster plane. I could buy more planes. I could bring more planes, yeah. I could get the cluster plane. Because, yeah, that would help with those kind of air saturation attacks against the AA. Or I could just get 4 more of these. Why am I not taking Su-22AT? Because this is better. 4 availability, longer range. Longer range. Which means that it's better. It's better. Like, if anything, I'd be taking a second card of these. Fire and forget. Yeah, but the reload time. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not triple vetting this so I only get 1. That's the dumbest thing ever. I'd like to have 4 and use them in pairs. They're very cheap. Cluster plane could work just for because if it's like non-Sneed aircraft, but it is more expensive than the AT, which is 3 availability. So yeah, I guess I could bring the AT, but it's like my decision making is skewed by the fact that the same guy keeps sniping me over and over again with 3rd Armored. So I'm thinking I need more AT planes, whereas 4 is plenty against most divisions. So yeah. MK. Yeah, but then you still get 1. That's just stupid. It's a dumb idea because you just die to RNG. Why don't you vet your Eagles? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. So, it's an interesting decision. Because, yeah, you're right. I probably don't need an extra card of these. So, we'll try the cluster and we'll see how that works. I have witnessed 60% Raven EW aircrafts jam an enemy cub and then get 1 shot. by like a cub and an igloo. So it's very silly to put your faith in the dice rolls of this game. It's just not a good idea to do that. I think it's a bad idea. Not because of the range nerf itself, but because what else is coming with it, which I can't talk about. Unless they mentioned it. So we'll see when the when it gets fixed. MiG-23 AA. Right, I'm not sure what you're on about now. T813 is the truck to end all your woes. To be honest, the Logi situation is quite dire. It's quite a dire Logi situation. And for the first time in ages, we're against somebody that is not Star Trek. So we're against 24th, which does not get Apaches. So I'm looking forward to this game. Taking my learnings from the last game. The other thing I could do, yeah, instead of the cluster, is to get that extra Logi truck, because I have found that I do have a problem with the logistics. So yeah, it's interesting. Well, look, we've played 9 games and 33% of them have been against you. Today and yesterday put together. Like, out of everybody I've played, you're definitely the most prolific at just showing up with a random name and sniping me. And I made it clear that I don't enjoy it, and you're like, no, I'm going to keep doing it. Alright, it's your copy of the game, but don't be like, why are you pointing this out to me? So, we're going to be playing quite defensively at the start, because we're 7th Panzer, and I need to learn how to play defensively at the start. He does not get a good forward deployed opener. I've just realised that I forgot to read all the chat. Such a naked opener. Do the war game thing, nerf the ranges. The main issue with the with those ATGMs is that you can't see them until you get really close. 24th gets National Guard Apache. Oh yeah, you're right. They do. They do get National Guard Apache. That's a very good point. And they get the Stroke Eagle. Yeah, whatever wacky justification makes sense to you, man. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I could block you, you'd still be able to Q-snipe me. So there's literally nothing I can do about it. So, you know, you go ahead. Don't have a choice. There's nothing I can do about it. So, I want to get a recon to here, because that's a really powerful spot. And 24th does not get... Do they get the MP Police 10-man squad? I think they do. And they get Engineers Dragon, at least 1 card. So that's big squads. But most of it tends to be guys in Bradleys, yeah. 24th is good. Like, it's a proper spam deck. I've not done this matchup before. I'd be interested to see what happens. But it depends how good he is as well. The Strike Eagle can be taken down by 3 cubs. Air Cav Troopers, yeah, but I don't know. They're kind of like... most people don't bring those. Although they've changed the name. So I don't know if they've changed anything else about it. But most people tend not to bring those. So we're just going to defend hard and open 2 CVs. And like I've bought everything I wanted to buy and I've still got 600 points. So it's an interesting situation. So I guess we could try and get a guy over to here, which I used to do a lot more than I do now. And obviously we're going to buy some tanks and some AA and stuff. But it just depends where he attacks us. We can obviously rotate if he attacks us in a strange place that we don't expect. So yeah, we'll get a... I've already got a Conkers, so I don't want another Conkers. So we're gonna go a bit light on Olga. we're just gonna put a SPW truck, and we're going to start the probing attack early. Basically, we're gonna do some early probing, like an alien in a UFO. So we're gonna buy 2 T-72s for over here. Is that even the play? Yeah, it is. Why not? And 2 infantry. Actually, 1 T-72. 2 infantry, and then I can buy an AA piece. Because, yeah, the point is that we want to kill that Strike Eagle as fast as possible, actually. So, yeah. We're not in any hurry, so we might as well buy the AA first. And hope that... I mean, I've never seen 24th rush. I would be very, very surprised if he did, like, a National Guard Apache attack opener. If he does, then we've had it. I mean, we've got 2 Igloos. Ready when you are. Isn't this guy watching the stream? I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. We've not had our fob explode. In any of the 9 games of this div we played on stream, or any of, like, the 60 that we've played beforehand, 60 is a bit of a guesstimate. I've never had a situation where I'm like, that guy is watching the stream. Never had that. So, in that way, people are quite nice. Yeah, they do, con artist. Have I tried the 1250 meter Dragon Metis? I have, but I'm covered by the NDA, so I cannot tell you what I think about that. For those of you watching on Twitch, it's better on YouTube. Sorry for not reading your chat, but it's because I'm reading the YouTube one, which has some more viewers. You get a higher bit rate. So, and I've just realised that. What the heck have I just accomplished here? It's not good. Sort of messed up a bit there. 24th can rush with the Hueys. Yeah, but that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Can't you combine the chats? You can through third-party software, which I refuse to pay for. Called Streamlabs. It does have like a free option, but free option has a limited bitrate. Whereas on YouTube, I can stream in 1440p at like 18,000 kilobits per second. Whereas in Twitch, I can only stream at 6,000 kilobits per second. So that's why I prefer YouTube over Twitch. I've read your message, Adler. Why are you watching on Twitch and not on YouTube? But there is a free option, and it lets you do it, but it basically caps it to the Twitch bitrate, which is pointless, because if my computer and my internet connection can handle a higher quality stream, I might as well use that. I used to stream in 4K. I might try that again someday, but it does make the FPS of the game go down. Just program yourself, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's about time, and to be honest, I don't do any programming in my degree. So all the programming I know is stuff that I've taught myself, which I'm very out of practice because I don't have to use it. And it was all about making games. So I've made some video games. And I made that Lego Harry Potter mod and all that. Right, so is that the Strike Eagle? Is that a minute 0 Strike Eagle? Right, so this is why we bought the Cubs. So the Cubs doing so much work there. I should win this because he's like disenfranchised or whatever. But I'm getting Strike Eagle, so I will not win that. So we'll send this over there because he doesn't have 18. So we need a third Cub? Because I don't want to just have that happen all game. And we've got time. We've got time. So we don't have to worry too much about time. We've got plenty of that. So we're going to just buy loads and loads and loads of AA. Or 3 Cubs. Should be sufficient. He does get the Wild Weasel, so we'll just switch these off. Disenfranchised. I stream on an AMD GPU. Why? Is that important? So that's a sniper team, which I really want to kill before he vanishes. So I'm just going to drive right up to him. Oh no, a meep. The meep is going to give me some trouble there. But I can shoot the sniper team. And he's only 2 men. So second shot should kill him, and he can't get out of the way in time. There we go. Now he's driving forwards the Meep. The Meep will beat this. Oh, we've got two of these though.
Panzer, halt!
So I kind of want to.
Jawohl, Genosse! Gerade, Hugo! Ummunitionieren
I
den
kind of want to do that
Bereitschaftsbunker!
and buy the RM70 and start hitting this town because we know there's loads of guys in that town.
Genosse Hauptmann!
What? Oh, it's a range problem. I was like, why can't I shoot? You know, LOS.
Klar und deutlich!
I'm probably going to lose this because.
Notwehr!
Never mind.
Zurück! Und zwar langsam!
I can't shoot back. Fuel explosion. What the heck? It's like a double crit or something.
Benghazi 12!
I lost 2 HP from that.
Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der
So that
Spitzkarte.
Meep, very powerful Meep.
Fahrgelegenheit gefällig?
Meep,
Er
Meep.
ging fast durch!
This is. I probably should have just smoked that immediately, but now I want to see if that's going to hit. So that was just really dumb. I should. I should smoke that. So we need infantry conquest team here could be useful, or we could just buy even more of these and start buying the expensive ones. So where's that RM70? I did buy the fob, so that's good. And we know there's like a sniper about there somewhere, but we'll drop it here so that most of the volley is in the town. And we killed that National Guard scout with that thing. And we've got our 3 cubs. Switch that one off. We need to get up to here so that we can put the cubs here so that they're closer to the Strike Eagle.
Koordinate erhalten! Sollen wir eine Flugverbotszone schaffen?
But I don't want to get spotted and die. Cluster that tank. Oh yes, of course I bought this. I actually think I should swap this out for that better Logi. I actually think that's the play. Whoever mentioned that is probably correct to mention that. I don't know what graphics card I have. Let me check. System information. I have an AMD Ryzen 9 7900X 12-core processor for my CPU. And my GPU, I need to open up AMD Radeon Adrenaline Edition. That's stupid. And my GPU is an AMD Radeon RX 7900 XT. So the PC cost a lot of money, but the reason I don't really know my parts is because I just went on something called logical increments, and I just specified an amount of money and it told me what to get.
Ja, Genosse
So
Hauptmann.
I call that blind faith, but
Panzer, halt!
so far so good. Okay, I mean we've got 4 tanks here.
Ihre Befehle, Genosse Hauptmann. Bestätige Feuermission. Nehmen Koordinaten unter
So we're gonna hit this because that's where he's going.
Kennt nur Flächenziel.
Some of the tanks are different. But yeah, I think we can win that. Oh, I'm not spending my points again. Done it again. So we'll buy some more AA actually.
Flugabwehr bereit.
No, my cubs are all over here, but they're still in range. Come on, really?
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant.
Just moving slightly.
Koordinate erhalten.
Not happy about that.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Genosse.
The problem is that you're always going to take hits before you even...
Zerstört. Verstanden.
Very silly, very silly. So we lost both of those units. And the cubs... I guess these were on movement orders that time, so... Kind of makes sense.
Jawohl, Genosse.
I need you all to shoot that and then shoot that. Come on, get some brain cells on the go.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
We're getting some nice misses here.
Wir
Look
haben
back.
keine Munition mehr. Zurück. Und zwar langsam. Feindkontakt.
Hello?
Rückwärts raus. Und zum Feind. Feind vernichtet.
So yeah, it's obviously much easier to sit at range than do what we're doing, but this is 7th Panzer, and this is why people think the div is weak, because the skill ceiling is very, very high.
Ende.
Upvet the cubs. No, because I need 3 to even have a chance of... I hope I didn't shoot this from next to the fob. I did. He's got RT.
Feindkontakt. Flugabwehr bereit. Truppenluftabwehr rückt in Gefechtsbereich. Bereitschaft aus! Komm!
And I need a recon here. But we've got time. We're 100 points up. We're not in any hurry. Just keep buying the tanks. In fact, I'm actually going to buy a second RM70.
Raketen geladen und feuerbereit!
Okay, so he's trying to get to here now.
Alles innerhalb!
I wonder what happened to those guys over here that I shot.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Genosse!
Right, I need to, like, put my blob on a control key. But I don't really have enough of those, so I guess it's going to have to be 6.
Gerade, Hugo!
Sneed, great. So he's got the Stroke Eagle and the Sneed.
Wir haben keine Munition mehr!
Oh, it's just double Sneed, okay. We sort of microed it really badly. So yeah, that was really dumb of him, actually. So we now know that he has no Sneed for the rest of the game. So I'm going to leave these switched on, because he doesn't have any Sneed. So that was really bad.
Allzeitbereit, immer bereit. Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Oh yeah, upvet him with it. Get a tank CV. Yeah, you're right. Especially when the blob is this big.
Punktüberprüfung durchführen!
But yeah, it's all about that tank micro, which I'm really not very good at, and so
Brauchen wir uns, Genosse!
that's what we're here to practice.
Benghazi 12, kampfbereit! Schützenreihe bilden!
So I'm paying attention to this one. But you see that they're automatically like retoned. But why are you turning? Why are you showing side armor? Why are you getting hit by Totu and dying?
Panzer einsatzbereit!
I don't know, he really wanted to turn! But we know there's like a Totu in there.
Munition mehr!
I'm not sure why I'm doing this.
Wir greifen gleich an! Geben Sie uns Koordinaten zum Angriff! Freund und Feindlich!
Oh, we lost the T-72 when I wasn't looking. This is my point. So you gotta get really good at commanding a lot of units on this div. I actually think if you want to practice Warno and get good at Warno, this is probably the best div in the game for that. Because well, we're gonna lose a T-72 here, but if we kill that, it'd be huge, colossal even. We got it. I don't believe it. So he's only got one of those left. He's only got one of those left.
Nachschub ist schon unterwegs! Geschosswerfer startet! Schwieriges
This guy doesn't have his smoke. This guy has 1 HP. He surrendered. He surrendered. He surrendered, I think. I think he surrendered. Or did he disconnect? No, he surrendered. So, he lost the Strike Eagle and then quit. Average 24th player. So there's another win for DDR. Another win for DDR. So you know what that means? If it's got a 50% win rate, it's a balanced div. But yeah, as soon as we killed the Strike Eagle, with 3 Cubs, 2 Strellas, and 2 Iglas, he rage quit. Or at least he surrendered. So there you go. Cubs work. I'm the South Gate of War, though. Oh, that goal the other day, though. I was watching it with my friends on Discord streaming. What a goal. What a goal. It went right through his legs as well. It was really good. I'll be honest, I don't think we should... So the penalty thing's really interesting, right? Should we have got the penalty? Do we deserve a penalty? If that had happened anywhere else on the pitch, it would have been a free kick. But when it's in the box, immediately people are like, ooh, should it be a penalty? Because a penalty is like a guaranteed goal, right? So I can understand why... yeah, exactly. Yeah, one of the best Warno players in the world has a 50% win rate on 7th Panzer. Yeah, that's a good point. But a lot of it's to do with my play style. Assistant coach Kuhn. Interesting. And he's playing 56th. Interesting. So I've played this map before with this div, and what happened was I got rinsed by 35Y. But 50, he like Hilo messed me up. Hilo rushed me and killed everything. So I'm gonna buy this in case he has helicopters, and we want to defend Paul. And to be honest, getting into sign after the first minute is so difficult. But I think it's the play. I think it's the play to go for Anna and then try and attack sign. Because this div's all about the blobs. Blob in. What is the best division for my personal playstyle? Second UK infantry, I think. But I'm changed. I'm a changed man. There's always a bigger fish. I get beaten up by Star Trek. Assistant coach gets beaten up by me, maybe. This map is imbalanced because I'm on what I think I'm on the good side because this is very difficult to defend. It should be here, really. So that's my thought process. So I would like to try and get a GSR to here and then move it up to there. Remember, he does get those forward deployed guys who are going to be all over the place. It's going to be very annoying. Those forward deployed SPG trucks and ATGM trucks. I'm reformed, I don't say the F word anymore. All part of growing up, I suppose. So I kind of want to avoid wacky roads. But seems that that's an inevitability here. The middle zone makes FD too powerful. Little SAS. It used to be worse, Starbrush. I don't know if it's fixed now. Oh, let me move myself. I'm covering up the air tab. There you go. The new divs are fun. I don't know about meta, and obviously there's a lot of things I still have to change, but I can tell you that I enjoy them. They play differently to what's currently available, which is... that's all I want. That's literally all I want. So, I am a little concerned about Hilo rushes, so we'll buy 2 Strellas. Put them over here. And he doesn't get that good FD. He gets the guys with the stingers, so we can't use helicopters, but not a problem. This is probably too aggressive. I think they're fun. I mean, it depends, because there's obviously a lot of things have to change before you get them. I mean, I can't say anything even remotely specific, but I don't think it's particularly outlandish to tell people that I think the divs are fun. I think that's a reasonable thing to say. So we're gonna buy a CV tank so that we can lose it to his LGBT. No, we're not, because that's stupid, because we're going to lose it to his... In fact, it's only 15 points more than the tank I want to buy anyway. So we're going to buy a CV tank so we can lose it to the LGBT. And we can't afford any infantry. So I'm going to swap this guy out. This guy. Whoops. This guy. Because I probably don't need him. And that will allow me to buy 2 of these. In fact, if I trade this out for Zikrungs, then I can open with a supply. And I've still got that cluster plane, which I've not used. So I think... What do I think? I think I should swap it out for that second Logicup. I think that's a good decision. New div seems just worse than 24th. Well, I can't say, can I? Because I'm under NDA. I can't say. Well, that's an interesting point, isn't it? Why? Yeah, because there's like what? There's 3 DDR divs in the game. There's 4 DDR divs in the game already. 4th, 2nd, Gropers, and KDA. And then how many Soviet divs are there? 4, right? No, 6. 35Y, 56Y, 39Y, 27Y, 119Y. So it's 5. 2 airborne. No. 2 airborne, 39, 79, 119, and I'm missing one. 27th. Yeah, there's 6. 4 mechanized and 2 ever. And yeah, it is strange that there's no Soviet T-72 div yet. You would think that would be like the first thing in the game. But instead they've gone like straight for the top of the shelf. But no, I enjoyed this div. This is my current favorite div. I've played it 12 times in a row now. 2 off stream, 10 on stream. All 1v1 ranked. And I've enjoyed it. We haven't seen any helo rushes. I'm very surprised that there's no forward deployed SPG-9 trucks barreling down here to shoot me. Maybe he's not had that many games. Because I probably should have taken this building, but I thought I could never get it. Although, looking at how long it took him to turn there, probably doesn't make too much of a difference. So you can put this on cover, and then it will go in the cover. So yeah, he hasn't used the forward deployed SPG-9 Jeeps. We know he's in that building. And I'm not seeing any of the Stinger guys either. Don't know where they are. So we'll buy a couple of T-55s because they're good in the early game. And yeah, it looks like he's content to just use slow units. So there's a guy. Oh, yeah, so he's got the Stinger. So we'll unload this here so that he can shoot. But this guy doesn't have an MG, which means that we could just bully him with the Dragunov. Although it's obviously not going to do a lot, but... He's also neglected this side, which makes defending this position almost impossible. My deck is in the description of some of my YouTube vids. You can bring both. So that rocket thing is going to be a problem. But yeah, we can't use the... I really want to use my cheapo bombers, but I can't because there's a bunch of Stingers all over the place, so I can't do it. Oh, but then I'll probably lose this because there's Stingers all over the place. But I think that's worth it because I've got 4 of these. Oh, the Stingers are all the way over there. And, oh, yikes, I didn't even see this guy. What is that for tunnel vision? It's this thing. This thing's covering my the size of my eyes. I can't see. But no, I don't think he's got that many games. I'm getting that impression because he's not really capped anything. Don't really understand what his plan is. So let's just try and win this. Don't want to waste his time. Like, he's not capped sign even though he's got it. So that is odd. Well, I'm supposed to be T-72, but he sideshot me, so it doesn't really make a difference. So let's get the hell out of there. But this is just wasting its ammo, I suppose. That's a tank, I think. Come on. Should get that. This is very expensive for what it is. I don't believe in it. Don't believe in it. Whoa! Bit too aggressive with that AA. Got lucky there. Got 65% accuracy. Still trying to heal this. It's going to take a while. But he's not capped Sign or Leonid or anything. He's only capped Boris. So we know he's in these buildings. So let's hit that first. Right, here we go. T-55s are on the ball now. On the board now. Oh man, you guys need to shoot the T-62. I'll shoot at the T-62 apparently. Nice. And you see how we put this here, so his fire support can't shoot it, but when the infantry comes in, my infantry's better than this, so it will win. And also defending with infantry is a lot easier than attacking with infantry. These guys do... Oh, they do not have this super cool... He's messing me up, though. He has started securing zones. So now we're going to attack over here. And that's not good. So you'll probably take this back. Could use Conkers here. And like a recon one there. And just a bit more infantry, Pioneer Flam perhaps. And Conkers team there would be useful. And a bit more supply. It's just difficult to, because all the tanks are so cheap that it's difficult to control everything. So this is a really good training div. It trains you on how to micro lots of units at once. I'm feeling it. Hopefully this guy doesn't get hit by that artillery. This is why we bought you people. He's left that in the transport. So as soon as I get a howitzer, I'm going to try and hit that. Which will be next tick. This is out. He's got a CV in there, it's a tank. But the point is that, so he can't see this until he gets in that building, and by that, when that happens, then I'm hitting him right. So it's I need cubs. Maybe one will survive. One survived. Okay, we got a destroyed engine over there. Oh, I don't know about this, man. He's got such big infantry squads that it's getting kind of hard. And we don't have autocannons, so we're forced to rely on... but we sideshot that CV tank, because, like I said, once you're in the building. I need a helicopter, I guess. And he's clearly had the same thought process. And yeah, he's going to get a guy in there. I'm shooting myself because I'm really dumb. My engine's destroyed, you're not allowed to hit me. You're not allowed to hit me, my engine's destroyed. T-72s are fun, yeah, I agree. But it's very, very difficult. It's like twice as difficult to play this div as any other tank div in the game. I honestly believe that. because you've got nothing that's max range, your attacks are just very, very difficult to pull off. This is so its engine was destroyed and then it bailed out. Can you believe this? Is it a different one or is it the same one? But you see that he can't see us there. LGBT's out, which is why we bought those cubs. Because I know he gets those because I've played his division. And I know how much it costs. And I know the availability. And that's why you should play... If you're ever struggling against a div, play that div. Trust fam. Does he see... Oh, he's going for the Strela. That's smart of him. Smart of him. I'm having some problems with my AA, which is now all dead. So we'll buy the third cub, because these cubs are not yet in position. We need more infantry, but it's just so tough to kill these... I mean, he's not really bringing the right squads, but those Arcada guys, which he did have a couple of, they're pretty good. Over here, I don't really see much over here. But we've got Oh, he's put that in a dumb spot. I could just drive that. These are gonna go amphib if you let them, which you don't want to let them. Because amphib in this game's garbage because they made it too slow. That's been a problem ever since it was added. Very simple fix, they just don't want to do it. So yeah, we'll get a couple Pioneer Flam in here. And a couple Zickerungs. And then that should be it for that size. Probably all we need on that side. So... Oh, that's one of those orc melters. As you can see, they're reasonably effective against... Oh, he's moved. But they're obviously not very good against vehicles, so that's the disadvantage of them. So we'll buy some more imp for this side. Can that see down this road now? It can. But it should be dead by the time these get here. Looks like we need a plane instead. Because that is a high priority target. Sugar. He's got such a good RPG. It one-shots side shot if it hits, right? Which it did. So I just lost 2 tags there for nothing. Or was it 1? I'm pretty sure it was 2. We got that Conquest team though. So that was my fault. Yeah. I can't remember if he gets seed. I don't think he does. Put a donk on it. T27B in last dev log. Interesting. So we'll get this this fellow. And yeah, that's why you never want your helicopter over water, because when you press land to try and save it, this guy is like crit central, man. he's had bailed out, engine destroyed, and now he's got fire computer reset. What an unlucky individual. But you see that this has a max range ATGM and we just don't. And that is obviously not great for us. We need a CV over here. We'll make it a... Why don't we just use this one? I'm not sure what the situation is on that side, so I'm going to send it the safe way. But we know that there's a guy in here that can really mess us up, so be careful about that. And this is why you don't want to clump your guys up too much. I'm not sure why I thought that was a good idea, but got a lot of side armor. Oh, that's not good. These guys need to get into a house. Hit this. What's the range? 675. Should be alright. Where are my T-55s? Try and bully him with everything that's not a spy truck. Oh man, my micro. Not great micro. Not great micro. Firing from next to your fob's obviously a dreadful idea. Guy's not having a great time. And you see that we've got lots and lots and lots of points. I've been playing for too long, I suppose. So we'll buy some more T-55s. And some more Mott shots. So move all this up. And you see that you start to build up these blobs. These very effective blobs. I don't know if he's going to be very effective. He is surviving. And the LG... Ooh, that's a lot of planes. If we can kill the LGBT, that's pretty big. He only gets 2 of those, and they're 1 per card. So we did not kill the LGBT, which is a shame. but he's made no attempt to try and suppress my AA. In fact, it kind of looks like we got 1 hit out of 9 missiles there. It happens. You know what we're going to do? We're going to buy CV for them, so that they're up-vetted. Wow, incredible. And I know there's a guy in here. Oh, okay. GG. I mean, he's right. I've got a +4. I was going to keep going, but... Yeah, that was exciting. Rip Uli. But I don't think he's had a lot of games this patch, but not a lot in total. I've had a lot in total. A lot of this is just multiplayer though. Sorry, single player testing. It counts single player testing. So there's some divs here that I haven't actually played that much. Like Second UK, I haven't played it 44 games this season. It's just or since they added this. It's just this thing. When you launch something in single player to test something, it goes up by 1, even if it's for 1 second. So apparently we killed our own Zikrongs with a command tank, which is pretty funny. And apparently that was near the start, 5 minutes 36. Are we warming up to it? I mean, it's definitely a suboptimal division. It's definitely a suboptimal division. But it's fun. It's a fun division. But it just depends what the matchup is. Generally, the problems with 7th aren't problems with 7th, they're problems with the game. I've said this a few times, but basically, helicopters are bad in general. They're really only good defensively, but if you're rocket helicopters, like the rockets on the helicopters aren't very good. So it's all about the autocannon. So like the Apache's good because it's got Hellfires and the autocannon. The rockets are terrible. And so 7th uses those, so they're not very good. Then it's got these close range brawler tanks. I don't know where that comes from because they're not. And they're not very good either. Because you get hit once and you rout. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. You get hit once and you rout. And then you can't see anything. So you're forced to close the distance and you can't see anything. And, you know, you don't have high HP spammy infantry, which is what everybody uses to see anything. You just walk high HP spammy infantry across the field. So they're all problems with the game. They're not problems with 7. They need to fix the recon so you can see things without high HP spammy infantry. And they need to make heli rockets a bit better. Yeah, the recon is a big problem, and that's affecting a lot of things. So we already played this map. We've not had death row yet. Let's keep getting 2 lakes, apparently. He does get a pretty decent forward deployed rush here, and the way to stop that is to open 2 helicopters and 2 planes. Now, just spoke about how helis aren't good. But if he gets in this zone, we're never ever getting back in. Because it's 2nd Panzergren, which is one of the strongest divs in the game. 2nd Panzergren and 8th are my personal, these are OP divs. And the reason for that is they've just got these infinite like high HP squads. So if and he gets into our zone at the same time we do. So you get the 2 helis and the 2 jets to try and shoot the guys as they come in your zone. And once he gets in, we're never getting him out because he just spam Jaeger, spam Jaeger, spam Jaeger, spam Jaeger, and all my stuff's low HP. We don't have any high HP squads. They're all low. They're all like normal HP. I would call it normal HP. So that's a big problem. I'd be surprised if he does the same thing here, but he might. Gotta be very careful. I'd like to put Conquerors in there, but it's sort of such an obvious spot. And we don't have any fire support here, it's all just the helicopters, so... I want a T-55. I want a T-55 over there, really. And then we've got 65 points, which we can spend on a mobile Conquerors, which we can put there. Well, I don't know what the point of that is. Let's put the Conquerors I get over here, and then it's not amphib, is it? It is. So if you just cue it to there, it will go across the water, which you don't want. So we want to get this guy up to here. Oh, actually, I think no. Okay, no, I've messed that up. There's fine. Ready. YOLO blob down to Anna. No, because every time I attack early integer, I lose. I've learned from my mistakes. How's it going? Basilon Reborn. It's better on YouTube. There's more viewers. There's more viewers on YouTube. That's what that link is for. It should be up to date. Let me check. It is. It is up to date. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, very exciting. And yes, you've caught the stream. Now it's time to get that credit card out. So I bought 2 planes and 2 helicopters. And I'm not going to listen in. So I need to send the planes out to see the enemy planes, which will be coming for my helicopters if he's bought them. If he's doing the rush. If he's not, we win. Well, I don't know. We'll see. It depends who it is. There's lots of players playing under different names, and there's lots of players who are just good that, you know, I've not heard of. They play at wacky times or whatever. So there you go. He's going to get there before me because he's got... Oh, there's all that forward deployed stuff I told you about. And you see how fast it gets there? It gets there before I get there. So there's the F-16 for the helicopters. And you see that he didn't even go for the planes. That's like brain dead gaming. I shoot helicopters. Do you know what I mean? So now we just leave these over here. Get you out of there. Buy the cheapo bomber. Get a pioneer. Get a clunkers in here. And there you go. This is a textbook execution of stopping his strat. Textbook execution. So he's bought a tornado now, but we should be 2v1. But because my guys were blobbed up, they are both routed, and now they will probably both die to that tornado. But the tornado is so low cohesion that he's doing a lot of missing of his own there. So these guys still have their guns. Get them in gun range. So there you go. That was a textbook counter to the second Panzer open. So he should have bought 2 F-16s instead of 1. That would have done him quite nicely there. So get him with the... German engineering non-hindered by communism creates better engines. Yeah, maybe. So there you go, we stopped him. We did it, Reddit. And now we're +2, because he didn't have time to buy 2 CVs. He didn't have the points to buy 2 CVs, because he wanted to do his super mega ultra rush. So that's great news, and now we can very slowly work our way into Emma. We're going to do it nice and slow. That's a Milan 2. So we're just going to walk into that, because if we send the tank, it will die. And I would like some arty, but I can't afford it. Oh, great. So there's actually a... Right, that's plane moment, I think. Plane moment. So we'll bomb that, and we'll buy the... We'll buy the seed for the Gepards. Aim 9 missiles are too demoralized to hit anything. Yeah. It's a good point. I get your point. So we should get that. We did. I don't know if the Jaeger Aufklärer is still there. But I'd rather not check with a 1 HP squad. And he's left this on, so I don't know how good he is. Oh, there's Nighthawk back there, but oh no, we went for the Gepard twice. Which means, but we'll be alright. Like, if it hits us, it won't kill us unless it gets a crit, which has a 0.5% chance of happening. But yeah, usually you should start with your AA switched off, particularly if you know if the enemy division has seed. You should start with it switched off because that happens, and just put them all on a hotkey. I use hotkey 1. I use hotkey 1, he says, as it's actually not there because he doesn't have any AA. So now we're going to buy AA, and we're just going to very slowly push our way into here. We're in no hurry. We're in no hurry. I think I got his AA. Oh, actually, no, there's an IHOC around there somewhere. And the IHOC one-shots these, so you've got to be very careful. So I'm actually going to cancel that attack. There you go, so he was here. Oh, and the IHOC can shoot me from basically anywhere, right? So gotta be careful there. He's in a building, so that's why we're bringing in... You should be bringing in the fire support anyway. These SPWs are really useful if you don't waste them like an idiot. Easier said than done, I'm speaking from experience. Yeah, just check for Fallschirmjäger with your T-55. Yeah, well, you used to be able to, you know, because it's 2 vet and resolute. But because they increased all infantry AT suppression values, which is another reason why 7th is weak, you know, this one-shot stuns... Well, if it's got 300, it one-shot stuns, which means that, like, the French one-shot stuns. That's a 2-shot stun, but it's one-shot low cohesion. It's very silly. Right, so... Buy the RM70 now. That's why we've got the fob. And I honestly think the game is in the bag. I think his rush didn't work, and now all we have to do is the same thing we've done a million times before. Just hit him with artillery over and over and over again. Oh, this is faster than the seed plane. What the heck? Oh, great. He switched it off this time. He switched off that IHOC, or it ran out of ammo. But he had another Gepard coming, which he'd forgotten to switch off. 3 cubs. There you go. There it is. 3 cubs. So, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. That's just the game. We know there's a CRV-T striker here because we saw it before. It's got very low accuracy, but sometimes it be like that. He's got an IHOC there and another Gepard there. So this thing's not going to make it. Yeah, it's a shame. So walk you forwards and then shoot at the IHOC and start buying some. We need infantry actually. Where's all the infantry? Let's get the infantry first and a cheeky igloo. Panzer Faust 3 one-shots T-55As. No, it doesn't, because it's heat. It's 21 AP, right? And 21 AP one-shots a 7 for an armor vehicle. Might be 6. So I think you're alright. And we didn't lose these at the start, which is big as well. So we need that cluster, because you'll switch these off and stuff, right? So the way you do it is, you send the seed out, send the cluster to hit this, and send the HE to hit that. Sadly, this thing seems to be faster than... The MiG Bison is faster than the Sneed, which is really weird. So we got to lead him on a merry chase. He's moved it. He's moved it. It's not in the same place it was before. Right, this is really bad now. We're not going to hit it. And then it's going to shoot us. Did we get it? No, we missed. We missed. So we lost the Sneed. But at least the cluster made it out. So that was just sort of... It was just me having a laugh. Like, you don't actually have to do it that way. But very smart of him moving his AA after it fires. That's big brain. You obviously want to be doing that. But I just assumed he hadn't. Oh, wow. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. It should say, hello, I like money. But I don't think I have it set up because nobody ever does it.
Liam Nickel just gifted 0 memberships.
Well, that's not the case. It's actually 5. Look at this. So yes, thank you very much, Liam Nicholson.
Liam Nickel gifted 1 a membership.
Liam Nickel. It will now read off everybody who it has gifted a membership to. So yeah, if you're a channel member, there are exclusive videos that only channel members get.
Liam Nickel gifted Yuki Poor a membership.
And I'm not sure how it works in terms of the allocation, but yeah, thank you very much. And there are also you also get early access to videos.
Liam
stuff like
Nickel
that.
gifted Captain Mao a membership.
You can also post Bojo emoji in chat. This is probably the most important thing. I'm unapologetically an
Liam Nickel
Englishman of the
gifted the
finest
Psina
caliber.
a membership.
Thank you. I mean, it depends who you ask, right? I was born in this country. I do like this country. I want it to succeed. But, you know, ethnically, I'm
Liam
not
Nickel
English,
gifted
so.
Mama Maya Malaysia membership.
So some people do take issue to that. Which is, you know,
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
you play enough Warno, it doesn't matter what race you are, you will be subject to racism. So it's not really it's not something I really care about.
Überwachen den Luftraum.
A lot of people do make a big deal of it, and I feel like a lot of that is so they can get something out of it.
Punktüberprüfung.
Not really that much racism in this country. Or maybe it's just because I'm so based. People just aren't racist to me. Yeah, that is a shame. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's because it's your Google count. But we don't know who you are. Oh, yikes. I'm going to lose a
Hello, I like money.
Mustafa Ali Cruz subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing. So I lost a cub there, which is really not fab, because that just didn't have to happen. But hey, we can start hitting these positions now. So yeah, this attack was a bit ill thought out. So we'll just get everybody back. We should have focused more on RM17 his whole base. But at least we know where everybody is now, and he's put them in quite obvious spots. And we know there's a Milan 2 around there somewhere as well. We need to find out which building specifically. So it's that building. I'm spinning! I'm spinning! I'm spinning! It's so silly. And then, so yeah, he'd almost landed, eats 2 missiles, and he's like, it's actually time to fly higher. Which is just bizarre. But we have complained about it a lot. And they haven't fixed it, so just gotta deal with it. So yeah, that attack didn't go particularly fantastically, but it was better than nothing, I don't know. So yeah, so he's gone back in there. And I think the other one was like, what, here maybe? It might not have been. It might have been here. So we'll just keep queuing up those orders. You want it to always be shooting, right? So there's no harm in it. And we need to resupply our cubs. One on racism at the same time. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, there's a lot of Normans in this country. Or Vikings or whatever. Apparently the original Englishmen were actually ginger. And I don't know if this was somebody taking the mick, or if it's actually the truth. So if you meet a ginger person, they are a native English. Everybody else has invader blood in them. The original Celtic English were all ginger. So we'll get 4 mortars now. Oh, we'll actually just buy another RM70. Well, hang on. You've still got rounds, so... I don't actually want to hit right there, you see, that's the problem. But when you click near a unit, or if you click on the icon, it will automatically, because yeah, you see it's falling back to the next level. So we're just going to level the whole town, I guess. Why not? Why not? So just queue up all these orders, just makes it easier. And all the while, we'll just keep building up, keep building up. That's 7th, that's 7th. English have no souls. Milan over here, maybe. Maybe you are correct. I will send a unit to investigate. I shall send several. Because, yeah, I'm just going to level this whole town. That's how I play the game. With this division. To be honest, 2nd Panzergren works the same way. He should have the Lars out doing this. He should have the Mega Tube Arty doing the same thing. We are lacking some arty. We're looking lacking recon. Because I've got these tanks which I should be poking with. But I'm not because I can't see anything. Can't see anything to shoot. So that's on me. It's a gift to everybody. It helps multiple people. But yeah, thank you. It's much appreciated. So your name will be on the screen for the next videos. I mean, obviously the videos you already have access to, your name is not on the screen. You might be saying, yeah, obviously. I did have somebody ask me about that. So, so there's one like what there or something. Oh, there's a Leopard 2A. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit there. So this is why attacking this town is quite difficult. It used to be easier, but they cut out all the forests like here and the forest here. So now you've just got this perfect concave shape that you're forced to attack. It's very difficult to deal with. I mean, we're up on points, so it doesn't. We're not in any hurry. Like, I'm not in any hurry anyway, but it is very difficult to deal with. Because yeah, we need to pick a side to clear out. So I want to clear out this side because we're against the sea. If you start trying to clear out this side, they put guys over here and all this, and you're closer to his air zone. So I always prefer to clear out this side, because then his area is going to be dragged across my AA. Whereas if I'm trying to attack over here, you're taking hits from stuff over here. So I hope that makes sense. That is a Totu. He has a fob. I do. I have a fob. Unless you're referring to my opponent. Yeah, good luck against UKRI. Honestly, I'm almost out. Oh. I should be more positive. I don't mean to drag you down. But I personally find PhD to be pretty rubbish. But if you're like doing pure science or something, right? Or bio or something, where it's probably very useful. You go work for GSK or something, make loads of money. I want to try and clear this guy out now. So we've got the Mega Blob. T-72's in front, BMP-1's behind. But what we're really lacking here is recon. There's sort of a huge mistake that I've made here. That's what this guy is for. So he'll probably smoke that. We actually should buy the rest of the T-55s, because they're very, very cost-efficient fire support. Right. So this is ground surveillance radar, so we should see things now. And we need an Igla over here, which we do actually have. Move up the Strellas into the blob. There he is, a T-72. Ah, crap. How is that hitting me? No, never mind. Right, so you go over there, then shoot all this. Then go over here. Then shoot all that. I'm about to get side shot by Milan 2. Yeah, difficult to do everything at once. This guy's messing me up. So we just need to get out of that kill zone. At least we can see his angle of fire there. And we'll buy 2 of these. But yes, it's just we can't see it. We know it's there. It must be a Totu. But I've got this, but it's not enough. Right, you both need to shoot that. Don't get stunned. Oh no, that was silly of me. That was very silly of me. We do have recon. So I want these Strellas to start killing my opponent. Oh, I see. I've just got so many units that I've forgotten about. It's so difficult to keep everybody in at once. He's trying to counter battery me, but I'm moving. Right, this guy's reloaded. So, yeah, and then shoot... I don't know, there. And then move again. And then shoot there. And then back to the farm. As long as you can consistently pre-prepare orders, you're alright. But it's very difficult to click all the buttons. Very difficult button clicking exercise. You see he is trying to counter battery us here, so this is why you got to move in between the shots. Oh, he knows where the fob is. He's figured out where the fob is? That's a big shame, actually. I'm not sure how he figured that out. Damn. So he must have some recon back here. Because I never fired from next to the fob. I always made sure to move. So yeah, losing the fob is a big disaster. But we will find the enemy. It might have been that he just sound listened, because obviously this has to stop next to the fob to get its mojo back. So it could have been that he just sound listened and that he doesn't actually have anything there. But yeah, that's the game. Oh yeah, there you go. It's right there. So we might lose this as well. But we've got no supply left, so I don't really care. It's only one volley. I am trying to kill this. So there you go. That's how he saw it. He just sent that round the back. So, you know, I should have done something about that, really. Big sad. Because, yeah, now we've got a serious supply issue. And, you know, you see that all our stuff's in the open here. I wish I could select all tanks or something like that. Like, select all tanks. That would be really useful. Because I'm pretty sure I just win if I Q-click everything in. But it's easier said than done. So we need more inf. We'll get some pound fighting inf. And the Strelets should really be shooting, but they're not. Oh no! This is why you don't blob up your helicopters, because they both got hit by one Eyehawk there. Oh yikes. This is a disaster. Just too much there. Like, I mean, Dog 1 is open, we can put the CV in. But everybody's just dying. I really want to kill that those Leopard 2s. This was, like, incredibly wasteful. I should have waited longer. Attacking too early. The bane of my existence. So... Oh no! He's got 3 Eyehawks there! Oh, that's a big shame. It's a big shame. And the first shot intercepted us, which meant that we couldn't kill that Leopard 2. So that was actually like a colossal throw level gameplay there. What I should have done is bought a mortar and just smoked the edge of the town. So that was really dumb. I shouldn't have done what I just did there. But it was fun. Alas, fun does not win games. So, I'm not sure what happened to that second RM-70. It probably got counter-batteried, but we're out of fob anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Niggler up there. Where's that CV? Because you can legit just drive down the main road, my man. But yeah, it's very difficult to play into second Panzer. Particularly if you attack your enemy. You don't want to be doing that. Okay. There we go. So we're in. And this guy's very low. He's probably not going to make it out. I was going to say, get this back to the fob. There's no fob anymore. So we're living on borrowed time here. But hey, there's no CV in the zone. So we did it, Reddit, and etc. That's probably a bomber for this. We do have the Cubs. Oh no, the Waffle gets its full volley off. Kills 3 units. So it was not cost efficient for him, but it doesn't matter because it was positionally efficient for him. That's probably the CV. Alright, see you, Contentrist. My dad used to work for BAE Systems. I'd rather not. I'm not a huge fan of having political opinions now that I'm a good person. I actually have no thoughts on the matter. I have nothing to say about what BAE Systems is currently supporting. I don't even know what it's doing. I've never heard of BAE Systems. Is that like a pickup line, Bay? So yeah, I just don't have an opinion.
Bereit. Jetzt aber schnell.
So yeah, he's playing like purely reactively. He has no willingness to attack. He's just going to sit there, even though I've got the point advantage. But I mean, it's fair enough.
Zu Befehl.
That's what he wants to do. He can lose in his own time. So yeah, losing the fob was a big problem, and I should have done a better job of defending that. So I do regret my decisions because yeah, the fob is sort of winning us the game here, or it was. I mean, now it's dead, so it's not great.
Sanitäter! Der Fußbus fährt immer.
Oh, he's doing something.
Feind aufgestärkt. Erwarten Befehle.
So I should get a second shot off there. I don't know if I'll hit because my accuracy is quite low. Okay, never mind.
Geschosswerfer steht unter Feuer.
So we'll move this guy forwards and get that up there for that. We lost the RM-70, but it doesn't matter because it's got no ammo. That's why I put it in there. It's got no ammo.
Gib mir Morphium. Feind aufgestärkt. Erwarten Befehle. Sollen wir wen mitnehmen?
So there's a guy in there that we can't see. Where are my mortars? Oh yeah, they're on smoke duty. He's just got so many high HP squads. Like, we've got multiple MGs and stuff, so it's not the end of the world, like, but without autocannons, it's very difficult. So, like, I'm not sure if we can get the tech, because yeah, so that bow is trying to shoot my tanks. It's kind of weird that these igloos can't hit that. I don't know, maybe we need more. Oh, there you go. He tried moving it, and it didn't work out so well for him. So this is probably going to die now, so we need the CV tank. Ooh, he's taking out the buildings. It's a shame. Get these back. And I would love to try something over here. And I would love to heal my infantry, but I don't have a fob, so I can't. Ah! I did not fire from next to the fob. It did not happen. It did not happen. I did the right thing for once. So yeah, you can get a tank down the main road, and that can be very useful. Because he can shoot the reinforcements. But yeah, as soon as we run out of supply, it's never coming back. So we're down to just like... just buying buying fresh units whenever we want units. So there's a baddie. And we lost the mortar, so we targeted the mortar, which was very intelligent of him, which is why we bought multiple mortars. I should move my mortar, but I'm having a bit of trouble, you know, controlling everything at once. So when the smoke clears here, this man will explode. Apparently that can hit that. Where's the igloo? So this man is now a reservist. Because we can't heal him, right? He's on reserve duty. Standing over that Gepard. Oh, yikes. It only displays it against ground-based targets for some reason. So... yeah, I mean, we're gonna win just because he's not doing any attacking, so... we will just win on points. But he might do some epic last-minute counter-attack thing, so... we gotta be careful. Can't just not concentrate. So these guys are not shooting anything except tanks. It's obviously not what you want them to be doing. Move up to there. This is wild. Yeah, I mean, so basically the way they changed, don't get me wrong, he's doing a decent job, but the way they changed 2 lakes makes it the hardest thing to attack ever, because they've taken out all the side forests, so you're just forced to walk into an enemy concave shape. So you see that we took this and used that to leverage our way into the zone, but now that he's got this back, it's really only a matter of time. So we're just going to sneed him. Got a Gepard there. I don't know if you'll switch it off because there's lots to pay attention to right now. We just fired our second shot and we got an IHOC. So the last one is there. You probably will move it.
Feind selbstständig bekämpfen.
Yikes.
Ausweichen! Stehe unter starkem Abwehrfeuer! Puma, Ende!
But yeah, all the attacking's a lot harder than defending. I think that's a fair comment. This is very low, so we'll put him on reserve duty. And he's getting over to there, which is not great. So I will drop a cheapo bomber on him, although the Ihawk might blow me up. So we'll send this out to try and blow up the Ihawk. We'll send this out to shoot down the plane.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Bewegliche Befehlsstelle bereit.
Alright, we need to fall back.
Vielleicht krieg ich den Blick.
We've lost too much.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium! Osatka, bereit zum Angriff. Neues Ziel auf dem Radar.
He has not moved the Ihawk, but the Ihawk one-shot me. So I'm going to try and bomb the Ihawk. Because the second round should go on that plane. Wow. Oh my god. Does he miss? Does he miss? Whatever. I didn't have to do it. Yeah, so that Ihawk shot 3 times and got 3 hits, which is, you know, you hate to see it, but it happens. Right, so he's managed to take that back, which means that now we're just going to defend. His plan is clearly to just try and push in right at the end. So we're not going to give him the satisfaction, basically. We've done our bit attacking, it's his turn now. None of these have rounds, which is like a really big issue because we don't have that much supply left. But I think supplying those is actually probably a good point investment. But it looks like a lot of them are going to die on their way out. So, yeah, we did our bit. We're 500 points up, and now he's going to do his epic counterattack. We might lose another cub there. So, fine. You want to sit on your arsehole game? Let me show you how fun that is for the other player. I'm doing it myself. Turret stuck. He's got 1 HP, so we get him. We got him. This is out of rounds and we don't have money to resupply it, so we're going to put it in direct fire mode, which gives it a range of 1925. Alright, Godspeed. Get the last of the supply out. This one's out of rounds. These are out of rounds. Losing that fob was a very big problem. Yeah, he's doing the thing. He's walking towards me. He's walking towards me. Just put that on fire at will. It's not getting out of there. Back there, put you to there, get you to there, get you to there. You guys shooting. This is a good building to be in, actually. We got any helicopters left? We got the one that's there and that's it. 7 minutes. And there you see, so he tried attacking and yeah, it's not fun, is it? It's difficult. Attacking's difficult. So I could have sworn I tried to put a guy over here, but maybe I cancelled it. And yeah, you see he's not got any recon because the recon dies first. Real Morphium hours, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty far from his troops, but it's an Ihawk. And I don't have any planes left because I suicided them all into Ihawks at the start, which is sort of a Hitler moment. So there's his recon, I suppose. It's not got GSR. I am stunned. And yeah, the SPWs are really effective in these blobby battles. They die to one shot to anything, but you know, it's difficult for him to get angles on every single one of them. Yeah, once this guy gets down to 1 HP, oh, he's routed. Because, yeah, I can't resupply my people. Right, well, we'll try it with the Sneed. Somebody there. I need a recon. We know there's an Eyehawk back there. I really want to hit these leopards. The cluster doesn't reliably one-shot those, which is a problem. Oh wow, he's got 2 cards of Eyehawks. Oh yikes. First shots get hits, so the Sneed is rendered inoperable. And yeah, that's 100% hit rate on that Eyehawk. It does happen. I mean, these are supposed to be good because they've got 40% ECM or whatever. I think the cluster's only got 30, maybe even 20. But it's just luck. Sometimes I am lucky. Don't get me wrong. I'm not always unlucky. So sometimes I am lucky. So yeah, now he's just blob walking. And you see that it's effective because his blobs are bigger than mine. He gets more HP on his infantry. I mean, the price has gone up, but for a similar price, he gets a lot more HP. But it's still not going to work. It's not going to work. Yeah. So we're gonna run out of T-72s. What a world! What a world! Sadly, with supply, you can't prioritize fuel, ammo, spare parts like you can in Wargame Red Dragon. But yeah, it probably is too late. He's only got 4 minutes. I think if he got a +4, I think he would win. But +2 is not going to be enough, yeah. So yeah, now he's just sort of sending all his other units forward, stuff like that. That guy will probably make it, I don't know. Oh dear, that's not good. We'll just buy some more of these. The Cubs don't have ammo! The Cubs don't have ammo, we're out of supply! So yeah, I regret my decision to take the cluster plane. I think I should swap it out for that second supply truck. I think that would actually be very useful. I'm about to lose a lot of Mott Schutzen. So we lost some Mott Schutzen and a recon helicopter there. The recon helicopter doesn't even come up in the kill list. Is this on the ground? It shouldn't be. But yeah, that's because we're out of Cub ammo. Because we're out of supply. So we will buy this for a panic moment. If he gets close enough. I don't think he will. I'm actually going to tell him to stay there. And yeah, you see his blobby waves. His blobby waves. Capture his supply. Maybe. I mean, we can try and spot his artillery or whatever. So we see that. Let's get the artillery on it. Rules of nature. 30% direct fire accuracy. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to take out that Eyehawk. Oh, never mind. I think he surrendered. And yeah, 7th Inf. The Inf on 7th Inf is... You see this man? Rank 198. A lot of NATO games. GG to him. He played well. That's another win for DDR. But yeah, now that T-Man's streaming, everybody's trying to snipe T-Man. So that's good. That makes me able to play the game in the normal way. But yeah, it's Shoigu Karasimo. What? Apparently this pioneer killed himself. He must have set a fire, and then because they were attack moving, they will have walked into the fire and died. But yeah, attacking that point is very, very difficult. The thing that makes it easier is the MLRS, which he didn't bring. He does get it. And you see that our opener was very good. He tried the rush, it did not work. He should have bought 2 F-16 AAs. The div's okay, it's just it suffers from being way harder to play than all other divs. I think it's fair to say, because your stuff's not max range, you're always the one doing the attacking, and that is tough. So we're going to take the cluster plane out. And you know what would be really cool is a cheaper ATGM. So the problem with, and it sounds so strange for me to say, so this went up to good stealth, which I agree with, but because it went up to good stealth, the price went up, and now you can't put as many of these in your tank blob as you used to be able to when they were on mediocre stealth, and when you're in the open, they're going to see you anyway. So its role has changed, which is a problem. So this doesn't get smoke, which is why I don't bring it. I don't see the point. But yeah, we're going to take that cluster plane out, and we're going to put the second card of supply in, because this is larger supply, and so not only if the fob dies, or if I can't spawn the fob, it's also more useful in terms of these things are quite slow, so this can go to and from the fob, as you would do with a supply helo, which we don't get. And then the MTLB munitions don't have to go to and from the fob. They can resupply from this, and this can resupply almost 3 MTLBs. Yeah, exactly. Logi rotation, yeah. So, you know, we've been streaming for how long now? 3 hours. So I'm going to stop and go do something else with my life. Actually, no, I want one more game. I want one more game. I'm just gonna have one more game. I'm sure I'm not going to regret this decision. I never regret this decision. I never regret this decision. Yeah, we just use... Well, you have to use smoke on this div, because you can't can't do anything. Can't do anything without it. Can't do anything without it. Because you don't have max range. So when they're max rangering you... Yeah. Why MTLB over Ural supply? Because it's more numerous. So the problem I have with the Ural supply is that actually, to be honest, you get 6 of them now. You get 6 of them now. I like this because it's more numerous. And it used to be 20 points, but now it's 25. And that's 40. But I still prefer it. And also it's armored, so it saves you a bit from the inevitable artillery that's coming in on you. Right, so we're against A_Russian. So what you do here is you go to Yandex reversed. Yeah, I mean, SD44 was not my jam, but I appreciate why somebody might want to play that. It's just I'm very bad at that game, I guess. But it's like high time to kill, not that many units. So yeah, that's why I prefer the MTLB supply. But it doesn't come to and from the fob faster, so it actually does make resupplying the units quite difficult. But the fact that I can have it all over the front line, but then the Ural supply went up by 1 in the last patch, so it's not as clear cut. Yandex reverse image translate. Right, so then you get up Yandex image translate and you paste in, and this is Patrician Rissima, who we've played against a lot of times. So I should probably recognize the Russian by now. So yeah, that's why I prefer it. So we're on this side of this map again. And we'll just do the same thing we did last time, where we were against the same division. So yeah, wow. There's so much variety today. So we want to try and get this guy, because this guy will play differently to the
An
last guy.
dieser Position
So
abgesessene
we might
Kampfweise.
learn something from that.
Flugabwehrraketen
And I'm going to buy a cheapo fighter for if he heli rushes. We're not going to forget the Strelas this time, but I'm getting into the groove of this division. Getting into the groove. Getting into the groove. So, and yeah, base supply's gone up a little bit. Yeah, so I really disagree with this change. They've decided to make it so every supply card in the game now brings 6,000 supply except the FOB. I think that's dumb, because now what's the point of a helicopter supply? Like the Gruzovi, what's the point? It brings the same amount of supply as everybody else.
Bringen Sie uns dorthin, Genosse.
So the cars supplies, like the TRM 2000 Logi, the M35, those 25-point car supplies are just objectively the best supply card now. And there's no what do you call it? There's no nuance to it. It's just, that's always the best one to bring. Bring that one if you can. This division doesn't get that. It gets a slightly more expensive car, and then the more expensive car. But yeah, the TRM 2000 Logi is like the best supply in the game, basically. So, worried about... Oh, we got the Strelas, so whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, he might try and attack over here, but I'd be surprised. We've got the jet. He tries it. Yeah, exactly. Helo supply is no point. Yeah, it's just for like big maps where you can put the helo supply here and move it to and from the FOB, so your cars can take it forwards. Like, wish you could do with it before. I don't understand that, but you know, it is what it is. So we've got these, and I would like. What exactly? I would like you to go there. I'd like you to go there. And then we shall buy a T-55 and a supply. And my muscle memory wants me to click the first one, but it's not there anymore. Thanks for waiting. Good luck, Captain. So, it was niche, but now it's even less niche. Like, it's even less usable. It's even more niche. Even more niche. So, I don't understand why they did that. Because it used to be that some cards are not very effective, but they allow for more total supply. Whereas now they all bring the same amount of supply, you might as well just bring whatever's the most effective. So, yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, use the helos to go from the FOB to mid, and then run the cards from the helos. Exactly. Yeah. So that's what you do with them. But that's one use case which has persisted. But the other use case used to be losing precious seconds driving off the road. So are we gonna see the Luaz SPG9? You know, I think I might end this stream with a 56Y game, because I keep playing into it and they're not playing it the way I would play it.
Neue Befehle?
Feind gesichtet.
Like, okay, so that's a lot of transport helis. Which is just not the way I would do it, but hey, whatever. So he's got at least 2 units in there. 1, 2, 3, another... I'm going to have to switch these round, because I'm just constantly clicking this, and it's costing me, You want everything to be as seamless as possible. You don't want to mess up your muscle memory. So he's put like a unit there. This guy we're going to try and get up to there, perhaps. We'll see. My man is shooting and will now get shot by T-62s. So, yeah, he's going to get mid. No doubt about it. Apparently he can see us. I guess those containers aren't cover, but that is. So, okay, so we're stuck behind that building, which is really not where you want to be. So we need a Conquest to here, which we can then move up to there. And I'm going to buy some more infantry for over here.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
And I'm going to walk forwards.
Sickern langsam ins Gelände.
Which I should have done earlier.
Feind im Nahbereich.
Because if there's a tow in there, I need to know about it, really.
Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
And yeah, the T-62s do beat T-55s. But
Einsatzbereit.
they shouldn't beat T-72s.
Eindeutig. Bewegung.
Or, you know, ATGM spam.
Hören Sie klar und deutlich.
Ow.
Holen Sie das Fernglas raus.
But yeah, the advantage of pack tanks is that they tend to be higher caliber than NATO tanks. At least like the T-72 is, for example. And so
Feind gesichtet.
they deal more damage against infantry. This guy doesn't actually have AT. So there you go, we're getting some good hits off there.
Verfügung, Genosse.
He's shooting the T-55, he's going to smoke now, okay.
Funküberprüfung durchführen. Kommen.
So, I'm going to buy a helicopter, and then I'm going to buy a Cub, because that's what always happens. They're like, I'm losing, and then here come all the planes.
Neuer Spielauftrag.
Ausweichen.
So we know he's got a fob in, a CV in here. There it is, it's leaving.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Can't see us killing that. Can't see us getting that either, because yeah, he leaves range.
Rückwärts Marsch.
Let's supply up.
Vollgas, voraus.
Buy the next Cub. No, we need...
Auf Empfang,
So,
Kosatka.
I told you that would happen. But the Strelas do the job that time. They do have accuracy scaling with range. So when he opts to drive right over me like that, it is going to mess him up. This doesn't have AT, so I'm going to go bully it. And I could really use that to there. I don't know if it's going to happen, but... T-55s are on the field. I've probably sent those too deep. I should have had this fighter out earlier. And yeah, we're just going to get this guy back now. Because he's going to die otherwise. Put this on return fire. I got hit immediately. Right. Oh, I got hit twice immediately and died. That's a shame. It does happen. Coming over here. I should shoot that, maybe. Come on, get a shot. Get a hit. Your special forces. And there you go. That 2 side armor saved him. I mean, he died a second later anyway. But if he'd unloaded there, that 2 side armor would have saved him. So there you go. 2 side armor can sometimes be useful against, you know, really rubbish rocket launchers, which you barely ever face. So there you go. We took it. And now we're going to put a Pioneer Flam in there. And, you know, a couple... I can hear the sound of RM-70s. Let's put somebody in there. We lost a Special Abkehler. Probably going to lose a Motschützen. Yikes. Yikes. Load you all up. Probably don't need any more infantry over there, actually. So now we start on the next great adventure. Okay, so this was obviously very silly of me. All my infantry's quite low. Apart from these 2 fresh ones. And there you go. So that would have been a juicy side shot. So that's why having Conkers all over the place is very useful. So he's trying to attack here. I will send my helicopter. No, I won't. I'm just going to buy another one of these. Get that to there. Get this to there. Should be fine. I'm not sure who's going to win that fight. Okay. These are really useful, as you probably just noticed. Like, this whole push is now dead. I should have gone on that meta squad instead, but I actually thought it was in the left building, so it's a good job I didn't, because I would have just missed. And you see the Metis is dealing 1 damage to me. We cannot see him, but that might have something to do with our recon being hidden in a forest. And you see he's dealing 1 damage there, so I'm quite happy to just tank... Oh, crap. Oh, no, I mean... I'm quite happy to just tank whatever. So we'll spend a minute's income over there. And yeah, just keep shooting me, because you're going to run out of ammo before I run out of brain cells. So, he's going for this one, I think. Oh, no. I should have realized that that would stun that. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's also bad. And, yeah, we don't get him. So, these guys are up to here, and I'm going to, like, slowly try and threaten Boris just with a couple of units, just to slow him down. All this time, he's got these 2,800 meter range ATGMs. How would I increase helo supply? Yeah, I would make it have more supply per card. More supply per... There we go, he's just driven that right into me. Man, it just took me too long to get my guys over there, I guess. So I'll get that there. But it looks like he's not backed it up. Or if he has, he's not backed it up with very much. So there it is. And, you know, we see you. Wait, I don't think there's anywhere he can hide where I want to... Oh, actually, okay. So we're just gonna go kill him. So he's +1, but it's like, why? You know, what's he getting out of that? This thing is a big problem. And that's obviously going for this. That is actually a huge loss, because now we can't kill the CV, because that guy was the AT component of this push hit. So I forgot about this. I guess this will solve the problem. What was that? I should have seen that coming. So that's dead now. Oh no, never mind. We just doesn't see us there. So I'm not sure what happened there. Stand up. Okay. So it's cool on him for attacking like different places and stuff. I think it's been a waste of points for him, to be honest. But it was cool that he did it. You know, you can't just sit there and lose. You got to do some attacking. Not like that guy last game. He was just like, I'm just going to defend for 40 minutes, and then he lost. So, you know, sooner or later, you gotta do something. Great. So these are now healed. I'm shooting it from two sides, but I'm actually just missing it from two sides. So, great. We should buy the RM70, because we need to take this if we want to win. And I think he's probably realised that. But yeah, he's messing up my T-55s. Hull breach. I just heard a bunch of people scream when that hull got breached there. Trying to get out of vision there. He's not having any of it. Okay. Sometimes not having smoke is a problem. And the Metis that are right in front of us, we cannot see. So he will keep shooting at me. This doesn't have smoke, so it's dead. Never mind. We got that Metis. Right. How do we get in here? When all he's doing is just pouring more and more and more infantry in there. How do we do it? So I know he's got a guy in there, presumably. So we'll hit that. Then we'll move. Then we'll hit this. Then we'll go back to the fob. Then we'll come over here, because I don't know if it like queues up fob, things like that. We'll get a few of these, because we need to kill this, and that's difficult to do. But he doesn't have long-range AA, so maybe we can hit him with this thing. Yeah, exactly. More expensive supply vehicles need more supply per card. I agree. And this is actually how it used to be, until they made it rubbish. So it doesn't make sense to me. They had it right, and then they made it wrong. Many such cases. Many such cases. Overkill mechanics on vehicles. They had it right, and then they made it wrong. Yeah. That whole thing where infantry dealt no damage for like 6 months. They had it right, and then they patched it and made it wrong for like another 6 months. It's very odd. very odd to me. So we'll buy one of these, I suppose, and we need more of the smoke. Sadly, our cubs are ineffective. So this guy should probably just get back to the fob. He's only got 69 supply. Because yeah, he's just going to keep putting people in here. And that's where we need to be if we want to get points. We've only got 20 minutes to get the points. That is a problem. You'll be alright though. This has 2,800 meters range, whereas these only have 2,600. Right, so we know about that. Where's that thing I bought? So shoot that. Move forwards. I don't know, shoot that. Great. Let's go. So we need all of you to try and shoot that T62MD. It looks like he's prioritizing that over the T72, which is probably sensible given that the T72 just is never going to get close enough. My Cubs are having a really bad day. And, oh, wasn't to be. And yeah, he's just tanking it, which is not intelligent, but this meta squad here will start killing these, so we do need to be careful. I just want to kill this, but they're all target switching, which is really annoying. Oh no! Nice target switching, bro. So we'll buy the next RM70. Because yeah, we don't have infinite time. And yeah, that guy didn't even die. We lost all of those... We lost that entire force trying to kill this. And he's fine. Because of the target switching. And then we lose range. We lost range there, so... It's, you know, it's very sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. We did everything we could, and it just didn't work. So we need to build up again, which is going to take another 10 minutes. So, yeah, it's very sad. Right, then you're going to move over here, and then you're going to shoot at this guy. And then you're going to move over here, and then you're going to shoot at this guy, which I thought I shot at before, but really not. All this time, he is trying to get back in here. Be careful of that. Bunkers there, I suppose. So I should try and get a T-50-72 on this side, I suppose. Because we know there's a tank here that I'd love to kill so I can free up some of these units. And actually, we've got a helicopter which can probably kill that tank. We need more Cubs. And, right, so he's making his play now. But if he drives that in there, it'll die, so I don't think that's the play. But I should have been using this mortar. I spent money on it. I should use it. Right, so you need to get back because you've got no HP. These guys need to get back to the fob. Actually, that's what this is for. We lost a T-72 there apparently. I'm not sure what killed it. I'm not sure. Oh, for some reason it was over there. Okay. So buy the AA now. And that BTR-70 is put in a pretty good spot there where we can't shoot him. I'm not sure what that is. It's an AT, and it's going for a BMP. The Cubs do get a hit on the Oh! LGBT's dead because he flew over the Strellas and the Cub. Okay. So, great. That's fantastic news, actually. So we'll move this back a little bit so that it doesn't get counter-batteried or whatever. And, yeah, so we're going to lose this little position, I think, because of those BTRs there. Oh, he's going for this, which somehow is already low. Oh, wait, it probably got hit by something else. I don't know. So we do own this, and we can use it. This thing just seems bad. I don't understand. We would like to kill the enemy if we can. How do we accomplish that? What is the best way to accomplish that? I don't know. But it involves using your tools. If you purchase something, it needs to be used. Otherwise, that's a waste. And yeah, it looks like he's just going to put somebody back in there. And that's queued up the order wrong. Of course it is. Because I accidentally clicked on the icon and not the place on the ground. So we'll get some T-72s. We'll get a T-72. And yeah, this thing, even with the corrected shot, is just having real trouble killing anything. I don't know if that's new in this patch, if it got nerfed or what. There's the T-72, T-62, whatever. Oh, okay. So we missed, he didn't, so gotta get back. That was on this side, so yeah, he's still attacking over here. Just flood this with some guys, I don't know. This really shouldn't be going that way, that is crazy. Oh, we're probably going to lose this section of the map. Smoke fades, will I get the... For some reason, even though the smoke fades for both of us at the same time, he gets the first shot. Twice! So, I'm a bit miffed about that. But yes, we need to get all our guys out of here, because they're all going to die. So, it's the same thing again. It's the same thing again. I don't understand that. Does this just have a lower aim time? It's lower veterancy. It's lower veterancy, but every single time, the T-62 fires before the T-72. Every single time. So, I'm not sure why, and I'm not sure what to do about it. So he got my helicopter and he got out, because the Cubs are, you know... There's only 3 of them, it's not enough. This was possibly not a good idea. But for some reason he's not shooting it with his RPG. So yeah, he's just marching more mega squads over to here. And yeah, you see, like I said, it's all about the high HP squads. And this div gets high HP squads. That makes it very, very scary. Very scary. Very scary, as you can see. All he's got to do is walk forwards into you and you've had it. So he's smoking up the whole thing. So that he can get his mega squads in. Okay. But these guys don't have AT, so that's something at least. What the heck is going on here? Why is that the default resupply road? Alright, apparently this is the way we want to get into this point. So we do actually need a CV here, because if he drives one in for even 1 second, it's going to neutralize it. And we'll get all of these little things back. Right, so there you go, mega squad over here. But the Cubs should get a shot. Oh no, I see. That's probably why they've not been shooting. Oh, they did. Okay. But sometimes it works out. Sometimes it works out. Where's that mortar? Why are you not going to shoot? Where's this guy? That guy doesn't have AT, so I'm just going to drive all these in and hope. Do some hoping. Can they not hit that? Apparently not. So this guy's probably going to die to that tank. Where are those helicopters? They would be really useful over here. Actually, no, they wouldn't. They would be useful here. Send them here. Send them here. So there is a Conkers there. And it is going to shoot this. To be honest, we could use some supply for our man over here. Like these are all empty. So supply you, supply you, supply you. And fast path these onto those conkers, because then he can't shoot. It's going well. These can shoot if they get close enough. Right, where's my CV? Fuck's sake, he's managed to get in there again. So where are those helicopters? Oh, I sent them over here. Right, so we need a recon heli so that we can use a bomber on it, because he's going to kill this CV. So we just need to get that back here. Because that tank is going to blow us up. So if you get close enough... Alright, there we go. And yeah, so as you can see, he's just spamming high HP infantry. It's going quite well for him. Spam these over to there. And that tank's killing everybody. But hey, we got in to here, and you see he's gone amphibious there. So what we need here is to shore this up with, you know, conkers. He's going for these. Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. I think he's going for this. So we're trying to shoot him. I think we've lost both of our helicopters there because they get stunned and then they start spinning around like retards. Fire at will. Fire at will. Alright, did we get the LGBT? I don't think so. Stop view. Supply up for that. Great. So he will be trying to get a CV over here. Oh, I'm not sure what happened to that T-62. I guess my T-72 actually won that fight. It's almost surprising. But there is a... we know there's infantry around here somewhere. So here we go. So we're trying to kill this Conkers by just running it down because of the minimum range. And then we've stolen a supply there. So we're about to be +4 because we'll get this now. We'll see which way he takes those. But this will shred it if he isn't careful there. I'm not sure what happened to that infantry that was there. We'll put a Zickrungs in there because it's pseudo recon. Yeah, I'm growing stronger. It's crazy. Don't attack at the start. Get better. Whoa. Play div more. Get better at div. I know. Sometimes, even I am just so surprised by things. So there you go. Those BMP2s are going to go down. Oh, these ones are going to be a bit more tricky. Great. So we managed it. We're now on a +4. Which is going to help us a lot. And these are just on auto fire because I don't have the micro. So we'll get you to there. We'll move you up to here because you really should have been there already. Put that there. And yeah, we really need to shore this up. So we'll get a couple more tanks. We'll get a tank and ACV. Wow. Put you on fire at will. There's that CV. I was trying to get in here. Then you over to there. Oh, you know, I'm starting to get the hang of this game. And yeah, the SPWs, they stun things, yeah, when they... I mean, they're all dead now, but they did their job. And so that's why you shouldn't just waste them. Because they can be quite effective if you blob them up. But they die so easily. Right, get you back in there so you don't die to that artillery there. That's why I can see that, okay. Get this guy over to here. Get that there. There's a bomber on that. There's an anti-tank plane on that. Let's put this here now. Oh yeah, so they can be very useful. So don't skimp on them. To there, you to like there, I guess. Move you up as well. I want to move up the Cubs, but not really. And that's just a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys. So we shot the Chaika thing, but we missed it, and now it's gone. We need to kill the rocket planes. Okay, right, we need to just evac everybody. But the T-72 is not going to win that fight. Because he's got no HP. Actually, can I cross that without being spotted? Because then I can get healed. We need to get this guy back. My infantry micro's all over the place. I could have saved that guy. He's got loads of supply like right behind him. So as you can see, he's very interested in getting over here. How many helicopters do I have left? 1. Okay, so that's not good, because now this is definitely dead. So that pure, unadulterated helo attack. I didn't secure well enough. I don't know what I could have done differently. Spend my points. Spend my points maybe? That could have been useful, I don't know. Got him. Estrella misses us. But like, get the Cubs up, I guess? I don't know. I mean, we need you both to hit that. So he's going to get that CV in. So maybe we can hit that. Oh, we fired, but I don't know if it really did anything. I don't think it did anything. Right. Where are the Cubs? Where are my Cubs? I'm flying over the water as well. Hopefully he just doesn't notice. Oh, yes, the Cubs. The Cubs do it. There's something. That's his AA. No, I'm spinning. I span and I died. If only when being hit by a missile I don't immediately start spinning my rotor around. The point of the AT planes is that you use them in pairs because they're so cheap. Which I've not been doing this game. So me getting what I deserve moment. There we go, so we hit it and it's still there. Oh no. No. Oh man, I need so many units. Where are all my units? Nowhere, nowhere. Where's my helicopter? Did it die? Oh yeah, it got hit by... It started spinning around. I remember now. Ah, I'm spinning! And he's got a BMP-2 there. So we'll get this over to here. We'll get that over to there. We're having some seriously bad luck with the AT plane, which I swear is good, bro. It's just me. What the heck is going on there? Ah, they've got RPGs. That's bad news. We're side shot. We're gonna die. These things are very dead. As you can see, like, they just fire so fast that like you can have a brawler tank, but no tank in this game is a brawler tank because they increased all the suppression values on all the infantry AT. So you're just doomed to this. Not sure what happened there. Just use the jets, whatever, man. I don't know. So we know there's another one around here somewhere, so we'll buy some recon because we can't see anything. Cancel recon so we can buy another ASF maybe. I don't know. Got 3 ASFs. This thing's doing well for itself. The mold should be better than the ML. It just should. I mean, because it's the upgrade. But that's the game. And now we can go kill these. Oh, I've done it again. So these guys get 8 RPGs, whereas every other squad in the game gets 4 of the disposable ones. I guess because it's a big squad, but then so are all the Green Berets guys, and they don't get 8. So that is strange. But I think we're winning. Push my tank on the right. Yeah, you're probably right. We could probably go down here. Let's try it. Oh, never mind, there's something there. Losing our conkers. So, we'll get, oh, I think he surrendered. Or he ran out of time, I'm not quite sure. So there you go, Patrician Rizima, he did surrender. Ranked 226 with 188 games this season. Hippie ranked 78 with 77 games this season, but I've had a lot more total games. You can reset that though, so it's, I don't know. Patrician Rizima has been around for a long time. But there you go, so Green Berets get 84. Oh, fair enough. Do the KDA shots? Probably not, right? But yeah, that was GG. You saw that we had the the disadvantage at the start, and then we slowly won it back. And I guess that's what T-72's, that's what 7th Panzer's all about. But it's like, it's tough because this is a very difficult way to play the game, and yeah, I mean it's like the most difficult way to play the game is attacking second, and so yeah, they get 6. Yeah, so it's a tough div to play. Like, I'd be far more comfortable on, for example, 2nd Panzer or 8th Infantry. But we did ourselves proud there, I feel. Feel like we did ourselves proud there. And yeah, so I'm gonna call it there. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. How many games did we play on stream? I can check. So I played the first 2 from today. I played off stream. So I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's like a week's worth of videos. But yeah, that was so we've learned a lot about 7th Panzer. So goodbye. I wish you the best. I can't do raids on this, but if you're interested in people streaming, T-Man Plays is still streaming. So if you just go there, you'll see that whoever's streaming Warno right now is T-Man Plays. For the one guy watching on Twitch, thanks. You should really watch it on YouTube. It's better on YouTube. And yeah, thanks to that guy that gifted the subs. And I watch this on a semi-regular basis, but I only wear it in the stream, right? So, what do I think of the new divs? I'm not allowed to tell you. I'm not allowed to tell you. I think they're fun. I can't say what's in them because it might change even before we release it. But I think they're fun, which is probably good. So I'm gonna go play Rise and Storm 2. Get some more heli shoot down clips, and I hope you have a very pleasant day. What's left of it.